woman trapped inside this body. So, yeah.
See, I think, but there's some 80-year-olds that are pretty,
They're better than me, I know. You can just say it.
They're pretty good at computers.
I know, it's because they fucking take classes, and I need to. Sign me up.
Can we sit more forward? I can't see anything.
Oh, yeah.
We might have to,
Am I sitting here? This is it?
Or you can turn your chair.
Well, you can sit wherever you want. You can sit in the middle chair if you want to be the center of attention. You seem like you want to be the center.
Do you want me to be the center of attention? I'm okay with that.
Then do it.
Well, that was aggressive.
Alright, that's the setup then. I will relinquish this chair in a minute.
Okay. I think it would be more helpful if you could turn it towards more of the curved part of the table. You know what I mean? So you can lean back. And
I'll take that. I'll take that chair. That's also the most uncomfortable. Like the end chairs, are actually the uncomfortable chairs because.
So I get the comfortable one.
Yeah, you can take the pillow as well, the cushion.
I might.
Yeah, because with those you have to sit like this, and you're not just in front of it and kind of relaxing on the chair. You're off the chair. It's not good for your back. Oh. Probably, I'm assuming.
Do yoga.
Yeah, do yoga.
Exactly.
We're gonna do some yoga, so it's all okay.
Good.
I'm
good.
so ready. I didn't think you guys would be nervous. Now I'm extra nervous. You should have kept it to yourself.
That's true.
Oh my god, I'm gonna be such a letdown.
You're the inaugural guest. That's a pretty big honor.
That's a pretty big honor. Yeah.
I was just about to ask, how do you pick your guests?
It's because you have potential.
What? How do you know? I have no potential.
Well,
I might have something.
You obviously do have potential now.
Because
one
part of the potential is somebody showed up.
Okay.
That's pretty good because that means they're willing to take a risk to be on the internet. That's
yeah.
You have guts.
Actually, yeah. I mean, sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is college now.
Exactly.
There we go. Here.
We're new experiences every day.
Exactly.
Sometimes it's being on a live stream. Sometimes it's passing out in your bathroom. That might not be a new experience for some people.
So we're live?
Right.
It
hasn't been
I don't
yet.
know what the link is. That?
It was in the trunk of a car once.
Oh, okay.
That's really bad. I was with friends.
You give
so
okay,
it's
that's better.
Yeah.
It's honestly really cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Passing out in weird places is cool.
Does that work?
Glad.
Safe good places.
Yeah, those cars where the back seats push into the trunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just laid in there, rested.
Is there just no link for this?
There's a link for it. You just gotta go to the.
Yeah, it's just live right now. Saturday pregame, Max and Jane.
All right, I need the link because I need to.
Yeah, you need to send it. Send it to just us first.
Ow!
Is that ready?
Hold on.
Yeah, it's good enough.
Okay.
That's how we operate. That's how we operate. Okay. Just don't send that out to the public.
Sure to
Actually, you know what? This is all. It's all fair. This is the pre-show. We like to have a casual. Because people roll in. Nobody tunes in on time. That's what we found. It takes people a while. So if
How many people
you say,
do I want to know?
How many what?
Usually over the course of it, we'll have over 100. It says on the statistics, but at one time it's always
20,
less
20
because people don't watch for the whole thing.
So we've done this twice. We did it 2 Tuesdays. We did it the past 2 Tuesdays.
Mm-hmm.
This week we were on for almost 3 hours.
3 hours. And so over the course of it, we had, I think it's at 129 maybe.
You got it.
I got it. Okay.
Okay, cool. I got it.
I'll send it to the group.
And it's funny because our friends also started doing podcasts at the same time.
Really?
Or live streams. It's
Yeah, they're down in Florida though.
Yeah.
Is this the thing now? Is this what you keep
Apparently,
doing?
this is what all the cool kids are doing.
Oh,
so.
word. I'm so happy to be a part of this.
You're so cool.
Can I get an actual...
You haven't met me yet.
Well, we'll see what happens.
I'm ready.
Can I get an actual link from this, Nick?
Did I?
Maybe. Okay, hold on. Let me. I did.
We're in frame, right, Nick?
Yeah, we're in frame. I'm seeing it on my phone.
Oh, you're watching yourself.
Well, I need to grab the link.
Okay, yeah.
Is this live right now?
Yeah, we're in the pre-show.
Okay.
Pre-show.
So if people tune in, they can hear us, but I don't think we've given anybody the link yet.
One watching now. It's me. I can't.
I was like, shit, how'd they find out?
Look at us. That's what we look like.
Oh my god.
For the most part, there's some delay.
No, I'm sorry.
And so... Dan's the cool kid. I can't hear myself talk and talk at the same time.
It won't let me click on this.
Every 5 viewers, we have our boy Dan chug a beer on camera because people love Dan and he's not that good at chugging beer, so it's really
you got it.
I'm pretty bad.
Practice makes perfect.
But yeah.
So that's
what we're aiming for. Yeah. What have they told you about like segments so far?
Nothing.
What do you want to know?
I know nothing.
What do you want to know about?
Yeah. Do you want to know what we're gonna do beforehand, or do you want to be surprised?
Just throw my name.
Okay.
Sweet. Great. Yeah.
Oh gosh, I'm scared.
There's one segment with that was kind of an evil laugh.
That was very
threatening, actually.
Yeah, that's what I would characterize that as.
I was pretty offset by that.
Usually when I'm around people, like I just sort of like breathe through my nose and I don't laugh, so I try and laugh.
Some things you just keep to yourself.
Oh, we should have because I wanted to have a roasting segment, but then I was like, hey, we have a guest that we don't know, so we probably shouldn't roast them.
Go ahead. I'm down.
We might have to bring this back on
at some point.
I'm okay with it.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, we'll feel it out.
It hardens you.
Like
food service. Yeah, emotionally.
It's pretty much the same thing, being roasted emotionally versus
pretty much customer service.
Every time I cry.
Every time. Let me make sure everybody make sure your phones aren't on vibrate.
Okay.
Positions are ridiculous.
Yeah.
All right.
The worst thing you could ever do for yourself.
So, just in terms of like shamelessly plugging your material, we make Twitter posts, Facebook posts, and Instagram posts.
I love Twitter and Instagram. Facebook, I never go on.
Yeah,
true. Well, we put it on Facebook last time. My mom tuned in, so we're not doing that this time because she came in at a very bad.
Did she have something to say about it?
She just said it was a really good stop.
She's like, the intro is really good, but I stopped watching at a certain point. I'm sure it was very good though. And I'm like, thanks, Mom. Thanks, Mom.
Aww.
I'm assuming it was Actually, I don't even know what she was.
I don't want to know what it was.
What's your handle nowadays, Max?
At cool_bio_facts.
Where do I see the viewers, James?
Check out the live stream.
What do you say to them, or where do you see them?
Where would I see the viewers?
There's a viewer count on the YouTube link, not the OBS link.
On YouTube link?
Like where you can. I mean, you could either. Yeah, if you go to the dashboard, like the live dashboard.
Also, retweet the link. I just wrote check out the live stream.
Follow you guys.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, we can always use more followers.
Mine is.
What are your handles?
He's at cool bio. That's Max. Neither of our names are actually our names, so.
I don't see.
Actually, my @is my name.
Yeah.
Bio. Do you actually like bio facts? Do you have any to share?
Yeah,
like obscure ones.
You tweet. You don't.
I don't do it that often.
And this one's mine @James_Longo because I'm not as cool as him, I guess.
@James. Okay, I got it.
So do you dance?
Actually, yes.
Oh damn.
Well, we'll find that out about you.
Yeah.
Wait. What kind of? I was a dance major at the school I was at before.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, let's not. Yeah, I want to. Yeah. Let's save this for the. Let's save this. You know.
We're gonna try because
I don't want to get to know her too well. Because then, we're gonna run out of things to talk about.
We're gonna get 5 people watching.
Relationships simmer down. We're doing pre-show. Thanks everybody for joining. So we're at our first 5 viewers. Everybody,
first 5 viewers. So Dan's got to check.
We're still in the pre. It's gonna be a long night, Dan. So for everybody watching, if you're new to the show, every 5 viewers, this is Daniel Decker. Everybody say hi, Dan.
Hi, Dan.
Hi, Dan.
Daniel Decker will chug a beer every 5 viewers. So we're at 5 now. Dan's gonna go for it.
Can we time this?
We're gonna time it because it's all about improvement. We're all about self-betterment around here.
Right.
So last podcast, Dan's fastest time I think was just under 30 seconds. Might have been 29, but it might have been 33.
I don't know. You have to go watch.
So we'll go with 33. We'll go with 33. It's easier to beat the PR. It's easier to beat the PR.
And if you like what you're seeing, everybody just send this link to one group chat.
Just one group chat.
Just one group chat, and we'll get us up to 10 viewers, and Dan will be back on camera because we all know you're here to watch Dan.
We'll start timing when the beer hits your lips.
Okay. And then once he's done with this, we're gonna start the pre-show, and then we're gonna get into the first segment, and we'll be
all right.
We'll get rolling.
Right.
Let's go, Dan.
Am I in frame, Nick?
You're good.
All right.
Oh boy! Put that beer back, Dan. Put that beer back.
You're so good at this.
Look at we've got
all those at home.
So much
okay, so the theme of this is we're pre-gaming with our audience, right? I forgot about that.
So we have some rules that we want to lay down for how you should all enjoy this.
Every time Dan chugs, you chug.
Every time Dan chugs, you chug.
Wait,
we're gonna have
20.
Oh, 20.
Was he done?
No, he's not done. He's not going. I'll lay down the rules in a moment because Dan's trying to put this boy back. Oh yeah!
Oh yeah!
Woo! Oh my god!
32.5 seconds.
Wow.
He beat his PR of 33. All right.
Audio is it good?
Yeah.
Nick.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
So hey,
It's gonna be a long night.
we're gonna have our tech guy Nick. Think you can write out the rules of tonight for drinking in the group chat for us?
Sorry, what was that?
The rules for how you're supposed to drink with us.
Well, what are
tonight.
the rules, Max?
I'm gonna speak it out loud, but I'd like Nick to put this in the group chat as well. 1, we're gonna have you pick a team. Team James, Team Tinder, or in this sense, Team Emily, Team Emily, or Team Max. Since this is the pregame, you're supposed to pick a team and then keep up with how much we're drinking. If I'm at a beer, you should also be at a beer.
And good plot twist tonight, she has water, so...
Yeah. So if you don't want to drink...
Team Emily.
Team Emily.
No, I think that you should have to drink alcohol for every time that she drinks water.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
take a sip every time she sips
love
her water.
It's on now.
So it's kind of like an easy, medium, hard thing if you want to be on the hard team.
Hydrate or dihydrate.
Hydrate or dihydrate.
So that's the first thing. Pick a team and drink as much as that team is drinking. We're going to get into some more specific rules for certain segments later on.
I'll introduce them as they come.
Yeah, we'll let you know how they go as soon as they come. I was writing them down, but I can't... You know, that's really the big one. And also, anytime Dan chugs, you chug, because...
That's a big rule. I think that's just
solidarity.
Anytime Dan does anything, we should all...
Do what Dan does.
Do what Dan does. We kind of...
What
He's going out to his car and
he lives here.
Yeah, he lives here. It's all good. We know who that is. Yeah. We kind of like to, go down on Dan as much as possible during this podcast. You know, we love him.
And outside of the podcast.
And outside.
We like to go down on Dan.
Interesting. Good to know.
So, how many viewers are we at, Max? Are we good to... not Max. Nicholas? Are we good to start?
We're at 7.
7?
Right.
Okay.
Here we go.
So we're going to get it started. Let's start with some introductions. Max, tell me more about yourself.
You know, very briefly, you all know me. Maybe you don't. If you're tuning in for the first time, my name is Max. We're in.
Give us a fun fact, Max.
What's a fun fact?
It has to be fun. It has to be really fun.
In sophomore year of high school, I learned how to kick myself in the forehead.
Can you do that right now?
Yeah,
I'll try
Actually,
that.
hold on. Matt and Nick, can we make sure he's in frame? And I want to see if this is true. I want to see if this is a fun fact. This is pretty fun.
All right. Let's see if I have the flexibility in these skinny jeans. I'm gonna move these things. Emily, you might want to scoot over a little bit. I just want to make sure I'm in frame.
Yeah.
I don't want to hit anybody.
She's in the splash zone.
All right. Woo!
Oh, no, dude, he didn't get it.
I didn't reach.
Yeah, that was a pre-run.
Yeah. Oh my god! I think I broke my ankle, but I didn't. What the fuck? I'm out of commission!
This is great.
Are you good? Are you good? You're sitting down. Round of applause.
Yeah.
Everybody, round of applause.
You're probably okay.
You're probably okay, right, Max?
Trying not to cry.
Alright, is the camera reset?
So, I have really weak ankles also. That's a fun fact.
You have a lot weaker ankles now, dude.
Skateboarding will do that too. I've rolled my ankles a lot, so that's gonna... I don't let them heal as much as I should, and I think that's a symptom of that.
Alright,
my foot's kind of numb.
I'm worried.
Welcome to the podcast.
We'll heal that during our
My foot's a little bit numb. Let me take a couple more drinks and I'll forget about it.
We definitely need a yoga session now. I don't know.
Yoga's not.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Okay.
All right.
Emily. This is Emily. Everybody say hi, Emily.
Let's get a brief introduction.
Everybody say hi, Emily, on the chat.
We don't really know you.
Dude, yeah.
So you don't really know us.
Give us because we're gonna interview you after this. Because these are Tinderviews, okay?
That's the name of the first segment. Tinderview.
This is how we met her. We met her through Tinder. So we're gonna go. Max had a short intro. We give you like a medium intro.
Okay.
A little bit more.
All right. So my name's Emily. I'm a sophomore.
Nice.
Yep. Transfer student. Hofstra sucks.
Fuck Hofstra.
Yeah.
Anybody watching from Hofstra right now? Fuck off.
Yeah.
Unsubscribe. Don't view.
For real. But not really. Stay. Okay.
Also, actually, yeah, watch. But feel bad about yourself.
This is what you could be. Better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, used to be a dance major. Now I study nutrition.
Oh.
Fun fact. I think it's fun. I'm vegan.
Fun.
Go
That's good
vegan.
to know. That's good to know.
That's good.
I'll
to know for a later portion, actually.
About animal agriculture.
Oh, we're all about that. I'm wildlife science, so kind of similar, you know. We're all about the animals and the science. So.
I feel like we should save the rest for the interview.
Exactly.
That'll be a mystery.
Exactly. Will be. Is Dan? Oh, Dan, is this vegan?
No.
Our guest.
Unless chicken flavor is vegan.
Is it chicken flavor or is chicken flavor made with chicken? That's an important question.
Probably not.
If you can.
Can't have it.
Can't have it. You can't. Nothing that even tastes like meat.
Yeah. No meat substitute.
Ultra vegan.
Doesn't touch Morningstar.
What? I do though.
Ooh.
She's all about that. She's all about that. How do you feel about Soylent? Have you ever? Do you know what Soylent is, Max? Can you give us Soylent?
Hold on. We'll talk about that.
Okay.
We'll talk about it. Bring that up in the interview.
All right.
I know. And I'm James. I'm a wildlife science major. A fun fact about me is I have a podcast with Max, and you should all tune in every Tuesday.
And Saturday.
What time are Tuesday?
Usually like 8.
8?
7. No, I think we did 8:30 last time.
And Saturdays at 7.
Yeah.
If Emily's maybe, maybe Emily will be back, Maybe you get to tune in and see Emily.
I'm honored.
We don't know yet, though.
It's way too early to tell.
She might be the worst, but
it's possible.
It's possible.
Yeah.
But so far she can take heat pretty well, and that's the number one characteristic that I appreciate in somebody that I interview on a podcast.
Sweet.
So
Great.
So let's get right into the intro. First of all, we'd like to thank our friends down in Florida.
Yeah, Comfy Talk.
The Comfy Talk podcast.
With Mazen and Jack.
We've been endorsed by the Comfy Talk podcast, and we just like to endorse them back. Real great podcast, great stuff. They got great segments.
Mazen vs. Anime. It's a good one. Haram or Dabam.
They got the segment names down. I think we need to work on that.
Yeah, we don't really have the creative
Our segment names aren't. We might
as good as theirs.
We might have to hit them up.
We can brainstorm.
But they inspire us.
Yeah,
they inspire us. They're good.
They had a good question, from the audience. So they had all since they weren't live, right? They do their stuff pre-recorded. They had a really good question. They're the Comfy Talk. So one of the audience questions
comfy,
was, "What's the comfiest season?" And
easy.
after some debate, they settled on
winter. But
they
live in Florida, so is it different?
They settled on winter, so it's a bit different because Florida winter is like a fall almost everywhere else.
Yeah,
right.
Because they did acknowledge that if they lived anywhere other than a state that's basically Vietnam, that they would prefer fall.
Yeah.
Because
the
leaves are falling.
Mm-hmm.
You get the
bundle up, be cool, but you don't have to deal with the fucking snow yet.
You get the pumpkin spice.
Yes.
Love the spice.
So that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
But it's good because we share the same Tuesday time slot, you know?
But so remember, we're on live at Tuesdays, but they do the recordings on Tuesday night, and they're not live. So
but I hope they go live. I think they benefit from going live.
I think it'd be fun.
I think they should.
But I also like the fact that they can edit their material and kind of make it comfy. They can make it comfy.
And it's nice because we got kind of the Jon Stewart, Stephen Colbert thing. We're leading it off with the Jon Stewart. We kind of we started a little bit before them, but they're Stephen Colbert. They take a different twist to it. Me and Max are a little, we got a little vulgar last week. I'm not gonna lie. We got into some really hard, not vulgar, but like some really intense. Emily's worried now. Some really intense topics. We got personal. It was about our topic was love and compassion. So it got a little emotional.
I'm vegan. I love compassion.
She loves compassion. Damn. That's
yeah.
But
should have had me last week.
Well, maybe we'll have a love and compassion Saturday pregame sometime. But or every week could just be love and compassion.
It can always be.
It's just always. Actually, I'm now deeming this podcast theme also love and compassion. So we're going on. We're going on 2 podcasts in a row now. Love and compassion.
I love and I'm compassionate about beer.
But it's great. So you get us. We get into the emotional stuff. We don't bleep the swear words. We don't fucking do that. But it'd be funny if we bleep that afterwards. Ironic. But so then you get a little riled up. You're feeling all the adrenaline's pumping. You've been talking about love, but then you get comfy talk. You go to comfy talk. You hear Mazen's voice. You hear Jack's voice.
Jack's got a great voice for radio.
Fucking liquid.
It's deep. Someone called it
gravy.
Chocolate.
What was it?
Chocolate. Liquid gold.
Sorry,
Just
audio chocolate.
Audio chocolate.
Man.
So he has a nice voice. I hope that we have half the voice.
We're like audio chocolate, but with like almonds.
It's not
it's like the one not as smooth.
You're trick or treating, and it's like what's left in the bowl. Take as many as you want. And the kid goes up, and they only take
Valley bars.
Valley bars. But yeah, so you get hyped up. You watch our podcast. You go to Comfy Talk.
And
damn, so soothing. But then you need more. You need more stimulation. You come back to us. It's a cycle.
It's a cycle.
So we keep promoting each other. So if you're watching this, be sure to check out theirs.
Comfy Talk with Mazin and Jack. What you shouldn't check out, and you honestly just don't waste your time listening to Dolphins with Dave.
Honestly, fuck Dolphins with Dave.
Let's not get into it any more than that. It's just
I don't want to. And honestly,
Dave. Why does he have dolphins?
We're not going to talk about it. Bad podcast.
Okay.
We'll explain later, but we don't care about Dolphins and Dave.
Yeah, me either.
So, do you have anything to add to the intro?
I think that was good.
I like to do this. What is one experience, since our theme is love and compassion? We'll ask Max first, and then we'll go to you. What is one experience in the category of love and compassion that you have had since our last podcast on Tuesday? So you'd be thinking, what since Tuesday have you experienced in the category of love and or compassion?
Oh, we just lost it.
What do you mean we just lost it?
This is offline.
We'll just keep going because it's recording. So.
What is something in the one experience of love and compassion since last Tuesday? It's not been, it hasn't been really loving or compassionate,
Zero love experience.
Yeah. I complimented my friends probably about something at some point.
Yeah. It's close.
That's love. I had a good one. My dad called me. My dad was a little bit drunk.
Word.
But he just kept telling me he loved me. He kept telling me he loved me. It was really beautiful.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
that doesn't happen with me, but
I'm sorry.
it's fine. I get love and compassion elsewhere.
That's good. You're that quote is being met. You good? You back online?
I don't think you're ever offline.
Sometimes little blips in the system.
Yeah.
Word.
So
My
what
turn?
what was your experience of love and compassion since Tuesday?
Okay.
Hold on, I need to think of my own actually.
Yeah.
Huh.
She's deep in
Can
thought.
I gave love and compassion.
That's an experience.
Yeah.
That's an experience.
That's
Love
an
and
experience,
compassion.
yeah.
This is an experience. Ready? We're going deep. No, personal. Right
No,
now.
go down. I'm ready when you're ready.
I don't know if you're ready. Okay.
I'm ready if you're ready.
Composing. My grandma passed away a week ago.
Mm-hmm.
Funeral services were Wednesday. I went up and talked about her, and everybody cried. I don't know if I feel good about that, but they really came up to me afterwards and were like, it really touched my soul, and honestly, it was so emotional, but that is fucking love right there.
Mm.
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah.
Definitely our condolences.
Thanks.
But the way you talk about it, you sound like you spoke about your grandmother with a lot of love.
Yeah.
And people, that resonated with people. It really resonated with them, and that's what's important.
Yeah.
It's both these things are important. The second part is not important, but it's important that you're able to connect your feelings with the feelings of others, and have a fond memory,
Word.
fond remembrance. A celebration of life.
Yeah. Then we went to a nice restaurant after, and there were no vegan options.
Classic.
I know,
Classic.
but they made me one.
Oh,
Love.
damn.
That's love and
Can I have
compassion.
a shout out? What
Yeah.
was that? Where was it?
It was called the In Between.
In
Shout
Between.
out,
Go-
it's in Camillus. Go
Okay.
there.
Look them up.
Yes.
We'll make a trip out
Bomb
there.
food.
We're gonna make a trip out there.
It's so good, but it's really expensive. So like.
Oh yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna make a trip out there.
No.
That's about all I got. So on Wednesday, you're
Yeah, I'm
okay,
good.
Okay. On Wednesday, that's about all I can come up with. I had a final in a class called Human Sexuality. I got my grade back and I got an A.
Mm.
But I learned a lot from that class. I was talking about it. I think I was talking about it last week
A little
because
bit on
that's kind of
Tuesday.
what inspired the theme.
Yeah, because they're going over like love and like lust.
Yeah, and it was all about like family ties and stuff like that, and like how it makes you feel and stuff like that. And I just feel like I'm learning a lot, and I feel like I'm learning a lot about like relationship and family counseling. And like I kind of want to go. Like there's nothing really that wrong, but like can you go to like
Just for
love
fun.
therapy like by yourself when you're single? Just be like,
Hey.
hey, I'm like prepping, like I'm studying.
I
Like,
want to love
is that
somebody properly.
Is that a thing? Is that like a thing?
I feel like it.
Because I feel like more people should go to therapy.
Oh my god! Retweet.
Like it's like exercise, but for your brain and like emotions and stuff like
Yeah,
that. And like
and I'm so
we
bad
have a
at
lot
that.
of people not exercising their brains and emotions. So
I don't even
I feel like
exercise.
the world would be a better place.
outside of that.
I
Yeah.
honestly, it's probably more important than real exercise though.
Yeah. In a way,
In a way, so I think more like well-off, like normal people should be. We probably wouldn't do it. More perfectly fine people with nothing wrong. I keep throwing up the air quotes.
Killing those bugs is not vegan.
It's fine. It's okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
She storms out.
I kill bugs.
I can't believe you. How could you do this?
She starts weeping.
A single
okay.
tear. A single.
The single vegan tear.
Rest in peace to that bug.
I had a beer to my counter.
I'm assuming you're a big fan of Strong Hearts.
I work there.
Okay. Oh, damn. So like they're
Which one?
discounts
On the hill
East
or
Genesee.
East Genesee?
The original.
Oh.
OG Strong Hearts.
Damn.
I feel like okay. Now that like you said that, maybe I'm fabricating like memories, but I feel like I saw you there recently because I've been recently.
I haven't been since like at least 2 months.
I used to be full time, but since school started, I only work Sundays. So I don't know.
I might have. I don't know. I don't really know either. But I'm just saying it could have happened.
Damn, flights
Could've,
on night.
definitely.
No, last time I went was a weekday.
Bring me
so
a
I
nice
didn't-
Rosa Parks.
Ooh, the milkshake.
God damn! Now
So
I
good.
just want
Yeah,
milkshakes.
definitely. Always want milkshakes.
Fuck.
Not to bring up too many rough emotions.
No, we need to bring up rough emotions. Give it to me.
Okay. So when Bridget
know where he's
drove
going.
back from the Adirondacks after
This is my girlfriend.
after your
who
breakup.
we broke up with like a month or two ago.
Was that a Friday or a Saturday that she was in town? So you had your family in Syracuse and for like a barbecue, and then you.
I don't remember.
I think that was Saturday. Okay, so I didn't see it. Those were 2 times I went.
That's when you went.
I was
Okay.
trying to think of the times that we got milkshakes and we talked about you because she needed. I'm gonna help my friend out. I'm not. Love and
Good topic
compassion.
for later. Love and compassion.
Wow.
Love and
We're
compassion.
on a roll
We
with
should
that.
get T-shirts that just say love. We should give T-shirts to our guests. Like if we gave you a T-shirt that just said love and compassion on it,
Yes.
that'd be lit. Okay,
Alright, we need to think about that.
If we get T-shirts, you're getting one. We will.
Yeah,
we'll
we'll
send one to
retroactively
South Campus.
gift
Yeah.
you.
Damn.
Got it.
I just kind of want a T-shirt that just says love and compassion.
Yeah,
That'd be.
I would wear that all the time. Only that ever. Forever.
That's a bold promise. You heard it here first, folks.
All right.
So is this
That's a good intro. That was a good intro.
good intro? Round of applause for us. Pat on the back. You know, we're all baby steps. So what's next? What do you have written down next? Is it the interview? Or
It's time for Tinderview.
So Tinderview.
So this segment is called Tinderview. It's I don't know what the correct.
I
term
think we
for this
actually
one
haven't
is.
explained.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. So
Actually, explain this for all of our viewers.
So this segment is called Tinderview, where we're gonna interview somebody that we met off Tinder.
We've
James
never
and
met
I-
Emily before. I don't know if we
This is
made
it.
that clear yet.
This is our first meeting, all of us.
Yeah.
She
Unless we
willingly-
saw her at Strong Hearts.
Yeah,
but
it's a
that
possibility,
doesn't-
right?
Yeah.
It's maybe on campus. We're on this,
Definitely.
It's very possible that you're familiar to either of us.
Okay.
That's just it.
But
But we don't know her. Somebody that I matched with on Tinder, and I was
which kudos, by the way, good taste. Good taste. She swiped right, and she most likely did not expect this.
She was actually.
Oh, no.
So I actually have James in a couple of my pictures. That's actually probably why.
That's probably why she said. She said maybe it's
Maybe it's this guy.
Maybe it's that guy. Fingers.
I
But
saw you both.
yeah.
That's true. Do you
true.
have the photo of us? What photos of me do you have in there?
There's this photo of me, James, and 2 of our friends on a couch in a Polaroid, and there's a
that's-
photo where I have a
that's
pumpkin
lovely.
head
That's-
over my
yeah.
body, and it's a Halloween party last year, so I'm wearing an actual pumpkin on my head, and then James is in the back. All he has is like leaves covering himself. He was like Adam.
that was Adam.
He was Adam, Adam and Eve.
Love it.
So he was basically just naked, just like he's like, ah! and I was,
Oh yeah, I was super.
he's in the back.
Dan, get us a paper towel.
Boney. So
Stat.
what we decided to
I
do,
don't think he's doing it. Oh, yeah,
see,
it's
so before Max and James podcast
we got
started,
10.
We got 10.
We got
10. Okay, get a
Oh
paper
my
towel.
God.
We're gonna get a beer. Okay.
So much is happening.
Before-
Everybody's saying 10. As soon as Max is done talking about this, we're gonna move into Dan chugging a beer. We do it every 5 viewers. So we're at 10 right now.
get us to 15.
You're gonna love watching him chug, and you're gonna want to see him chug again.
and you're gonna chug with him.
And you're gonna chug with him.
are.
So before me and James started this podcast, we were trying before any of the ones we've already broadcasted, we wanted to come up with ideas, and one of the ideas we came up with was called Tinderview, and that was going to be the theme of our whole podcast, where we were going to get people that we met on Tinder to come in prior to meeting them and we would interview them and get to know them on air. We thought it'd be fun for the whole fam.
I'm probably part of the fam. I don't know about the whole fam.
Some of the
I don't know if Grandma's tuning in right now.
Your brothers and sisters. Maybe you're the uncle that you're kind of cool
Maybe
with.
not the uncle. We don't want the uncle watching this. Depends on the uncle.
Yes, and maybe the uncle you're cool with.
cool
Not,
cool
not
uncle,
the weird
but
uncle.
not the too cool. Not the uncle that thinks he's cool. The uncle that is cool.
Exactly.
Yeah, we all have one.
And so we were able to make those dreams come to fruition tonight with Emily. She's our
Yeah.
first Tinder guest.
Basically, Emily makes your dreams come true. And also,
So true.
part of the pro for them coming, which we didn't even mention to Emily, but she came, was we're going to talk her up. So if there's anybody on Tinder...
Fuck, man! I'm just party fouling it up. I'm gonna get this. Dan's gonna chug. But yeah,
Okay.
we're gonna talk her up.
So part of it was if you're, you're browsing through Tinder, maybe there's a few gentlemen on Tinder. If you see Emily while you're swiping, drop that super like, okay? You're getting to know her right now, okay?
Yeah,
it's
so
kind of like a first date, except that she still doesn't know you. So
Wait, no. Can we do that? Recommend a Tinder person? Just throw that in the
Oh,
comments.
can we throw? Yeah, because you can like send a link to somebody's Tinder profile on. I don't know if we want to do that.
you
Does that
can?
work? I think you can.
Yeah.
Right? Like you can
Yeah,
share.
yeah, you can recommend it.
I'm
Like,
not
I
a
found a
Tinder pro.
person for you.
Dan's actually our Tinder expert. So.
You are.
Yeah, no, I actually recommended you to Max.
I wish that was. That would be insane.
Yeah, I couldn't help but notice, but you didn't swipe on me. Maybe you haven't gotten to me yet.
Yeah.
Wait.
Dan's
He
Tinder
probably
is-
asked
yeah.
you
Have
if
you
you could
matched
fight
with
your dad if you met.
Oh yeah.
Have you ever? We'll
Oh, yeah.
get it. Dan
Yeah,
has a
we-
whole Tinder set.
Yeah. We'll get into my Tinder segment.
But
Okay.
so we kind of have to interrupt this to have Dan chug another beer. What was that last one in? What was the time?
29.6.
It was
Oh,
30
wow.
32.6.
Yeah.
32.6.
What? It was 30.
No, you gotta do better, Dan.
Do better.
Right. Yeah. No. Last time I was going, but then like the back of my throat just hurt.
Dude, relax, okay? Relax. Just
Deep
let it
breath.
course down.
Yeah.
Marley's dad's about to watch.
All right. That's
Tell Marley to message him and tell him what he's in for.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway.
This one's for you, Mark.
Let's go. Do we have a timer?
Oh
yeah.
yeah, I need to get that ready. Also, if anybody can supply me with an iPhone 5 charger, one of the lightning chargers, that'd be very nice because I'm on 9%. But
Isaac?
aside from that, is Dan ready?
Yeah.
3,
As however
2, 1.
Good for the viewers.
Dano, 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 Dano,
He's got both hands on it.
Dano, 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 Dano.
Oh my
Oh
God.
God, what's
Dan, are you done? Dano.
No, come on, do it.
Swallow!
Yell at him.
Dan,
Yell at him.
Do it!
Oh, 28 seconds!
Crushed
He just
it.
shaved 5 off the top. 5 off the top like that. Oh my
Reminder.
Oh
Reminder
my
to
God.
everybody watching. Get 15 viewers. Dan will chug another beer 15 viewers, okay? Maybe get
That
15
was
viewers
impressive.
in a little bit so that Dan has a little bit of time.
Yeah, we'll hold off on
No, I'm ready. Once we get
That's a
15.
boy.
Wait, who said
Wow.
Mark, dude.
Yeah.
Alright. Thanks for tuning in, Mark. Anyway. So, where were we?
Tinderview.
We were explaining what Tinderview
Yeah.
was. So,
Yeah.
do you have anything to add to that?
I'm just excited to have our first guest, Emily. She's
Excited to
a
be here.
fine woman, as far as we can tell so far.
Thanks.
But we're about to tell a lot closer.
We're gonna get to know her for
Okay,
real, though.
let's stop hitting the table. Our technician told us to stop hitting the table. Stop. Every time you put the beer can down. We need, like, put it on the pen.
Yo, got coasters.
Yeah, can we get... Dan!
Yo, y'all got coasters?
Dan, get a coaster!
Poster?
Yeah.
We're... Get something to act as a coaster. It's too loud when we put the beers down on the
Paper
table.
towels.
We got some paper towels. Dan!
Wait, never mind. We're good. We got it. We got it.
Why does he have duct tape?
How's that gonna work, dude? Okay, no, let's see if this... Why would that work?
Oh, man.
Our intern's still learning.
A for effort.
So we're gonna get right into the interview.
All right.
So we're gonna accelerate. We're gonna get to know you better and better. We're gonna start out with an easy one. Okay, we don't wanna scare you away. So we're gonna give you a scenario, and I want to hear your opinion on how you would react to the scenario. Okay?
Yeah.
You match with a guy on Tinder. Okay? He's real cool. Okay? He's good looking. personality type, or bad, whatever you're into, okay? He's visually what you want.
Essentially neither of us.
Yeah, essentially neither of us. He's the perfect man.
All right.
For you.
Got
Okay.
it.
Or the perfect woman, or the perfect person for you, okay? And everything's going great, okay? You have a first date, you have a bunch of dates, okay? Everything's going well, you know? You're going steady. You take him back to the room, okay? You take him back to the room. The lights go real low. I'm assuming you can dim. You got a dim switch, okay? The lights are real low.
You're wealthy at this point.
Got it.
Your life's going for you.
He has money.
Yeah.
He's bought you a house.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Okay, so you're at this
Wow.
point. So he's bought you a house, all this stuff. Everything's it's the person of your dreams, okay?
Or he is going to. I mean, that's a step in a relationship. Like
Okay.
he bought you a house.
But you go back up into the room,
It is.
and it's clear what's about to happen for the first time. Okay, what's about to happen? Would you rather? And I want you to give this some thought, and I want to hear Max's opinion as well. Would you rather? He undresses, you behold his body. Do you want him to have a penis-sized nipples or a nipple-sized penis? And you have to select one. It has to be one. Which would you prefer? Oh, thank you, Dan. Thank you, Dan.
Ooh, that's a lot classier
Yep.
than
And I guess so. While she's thinking that, Max, what would you?
I've
would you rather have penis-sized nipples or nipple-sized penis?
I've thought about this, right? Because
Most people have.
yeah.
right, well, yeah. We're planning these segments. It has time to fester in the lab.
Yeah.
And what I've come to my conclusion, right, is if I have penis-sized nipples, I still have really kind of an ability to be intimate and pleasure my partner. Because it's a two-way street, love.
Well,
Love
intimacy and
making-
pleasure isn't just intercourse, Max.
No, I
Isn't
know.
Just
That's true. You're right. You're right. It
Penile
isn't.
vaginal
It isn't.
intercourse.
It isn't. You're right. There's more to it than that. But when we're talking about sexual intercourse, right?
it's another tool in the arsenal.
It's another tool in the arsenal. It's kind of like have a double dong.
Well, triple dong. If you're,
Well,
if
no,
we're, if
because-
we're keeping track.
No, because do I still have a regular sized penis?
Yeah.
Oh.
That changes everything.
Oh.
Yeah, no, the so
I
if you have
thought-
penis-sized nipples, wait. So what did you think, Max? What's the difference between the two?
I was thinking that I would have both the penis-sized nipples and a nipple-sized
Wait,
penis.
I was thinking-
But then there's no choice. What would be the
You're
difference
right.
between the two
You're
choices?
right. I don't know.
It's either you have a nipple-sized penis, either all three are nipple-sized or all three are penis-sized.
Oh, I mean, regardless, I'd still.
So you would take two. Wait, so you were kind of on the nipple-sized penis thing. You would shrink your penis to the size of a nipple in order to have both your nipples grow to the size of your current penis.
Oh, yes.
Huh.
No, I don't know. Well, I mean, because like nipples still kind of get hard, like especially when it's cold.
But they
my God.
don't function as a penis.
No, they
you
don't.
have two more
Okay.
penises.
So you wouldn't have like nipple
They're
holders.
just nipples. I mean, they get a little hard when it's cold. It's kind of the opposite of your penis. But they don't function as penises. That's another important thing to take into consideration.
All right.
I don't know about that. I'm actually have to reconsider. I'm to think about that all over again because I was thinking about that in the completely wrong way. I didn't even answer the proper question.
So you would, but that means that you would you would take a nipple-sized penis and penis-sized nipples. Dude, this man has no fear. He's like, there's two bad things. He took the bad side of both, and it's just like, fuck it, I'll take both, dude.
I'm living life on hard mode,
It's just, okay, so third option, or would you take a penis-sized nipple and they're just switched?
I think I would go for all three nipple sized because
Okay, interesting.
because if sex shops,
Okay.
right?
Mm.
You don't
That's
need
perfectly-
it yourself.
Perfectly allowed in this scenario.
Ooh, yeah.
Right?
They can wear a strap on real
Exactly.
Real easy.
Exactly.
easy. We just have to put this on before we get to business.
But
Exactly.
that's not good for procreation.
Maybe I don't want kids.
Yeah, but you could also, if we're, love and compassion,
Love okay.
adopt.
Yeah, there are so many kids. That
There's
need
so
to be
many
adopted.
options.
Why make more?
Exactly. Or we can kill all the kids as I talked about last podcast. We get a question where
The Love and Compassion one.
The Love and Compassion podcast. Okay, we're gonna.
All right,
now
actually,
that Max dropped this, we need to explain it better.
Okay, so it's so Comfy Talk, right? They're watching our podcast, you know, prior to the recording, and they were also debating this question afterwards. So the question is, given specific age groups, you have to genocide one of them.
This could,
Which
okay, this is
age
actually
group?
our next interview question.
Yeah,
okay.
that's what I'm
Okay.
saying.
Since you answered this one, okay? So the age groups are 0 to 12 years old, 12 to 18 years old, 18 to
No, it was 12 to 23.
12 to 23,
That's me.
23 to 45, 45 to 70, and 70
up.
above. You have to take the entire Earth and completely eliminate one of the age classes. And you have to do it. This isn't something we want to do,
No,
by the
it's
way.
we're
You
victims
have
of
to do it.
circumstance.
Victims of circumstance. You are forced to do this.
All right, question.
Okay.
How old is Trump?
70.
He's
Yeah,
70, I think,
he's-
exactly. So
I was
70,
gonna go for that one anyway.
Okay, so 70 and up,
Yeah.
just based on.
Got it.
Okay.
No,
Okay,
no, not
so,
just
okay,
based on
so-
that. It's like a bonus.
Okay, but so even Trump doesn't exist. You're still.
Yeah, I think so because they've lived a maybe not a good life, but a decent.
A long
They lived a
life,
full
long
life.
Exactly.
Maybe not even a full life, a long life.
Yeah, long 70. That's
So I also had to go 70 and up, which
Yeah.
is hard for me because my dad is 70 years old. But you do what you got to do because if you get rid of them, you still have like a full spectrum of human ages. You have like everything. Like you're not actually like you're missing people who are like knowledgeable in certain ways, but you're basically just going like back in the day people didn't live to be 70.
exactly.
Exactly. So we should just go back to the caveman days. No. But people are living to be 69. And basically once you're past 69, all the ages are a lot less funny anyway. So
Yeah, and 65 you're considered a senior. So
Senior,
like
yeah.
we even have a little bit beyond that.
But I mean, the retirement age gets pushed back farther and farther.
well, it'll be pushed pretty far up after we're done killing all the 70 and up year olds. But so Max, I think you should reiterate your opinion because
Yeah.
I have a question.
okay.
Is this recurring?
No, this is one time.
One time.
One time.
This
This
is
is
just
not
once.
permanent.
Yeah,
this is
it's
just it's just a one time.
Yeah, this is a one-time thing. Like, for some reason, this just has to happen. Maybe for the good of the planet. We'll frame it in that light, right? That's just the decision
Okay.
the whole world comes to, is one age class has to go. But it's going to be left up to some power.
So Max, what's your
So I say 0 to 12, right? It's a lot easier to have a new child than it is to make new old people.
Wow.
Because that means you have to
So
live
true.
through all those 70 years and give up. And by getting rid of somebody who's, our seniors,
Wow,
right?
I
who-
might have fucked up.
interjecting though? I think it's easier to make old people because you just let the people that are already there
just exist.
don't
they
do
might-
anything. They just exist.
But there's
to make
still
a
the chance-
child.
but there's still
I have
the
to
chance.
talk to a girl. I have to not have a nipple size or size penis. You know.
Yeah, okay, maybe.
Limitations.
But I'm just saying, there's the statistic. I think, like, I don't know, not a statistic, but I just think, children. It's a lot easier to come by new children than it is to have new old people, and we get rid of this really powerful source of knowledge. And we think
Are they a really powerful
we
source
think,
of knowledge?
We think about
Are they, though?
okay, just because some
With the
people
internet,
are
I have Yahoo Answers. What's a 75-year-old guy gonna do versus
teach
Yahoo
teach you how to use Yahoo Answers. And
no, he's not.
sometimes-
He's straight up not gonna be able to do that.
No, think about
That
it.
is one thing he certainly cannot do.
But, another
don't
question,
know that.
right? Are old people bad at using the internet, or do they think they're bad at using the internet?
They don't want to learn the internet.
Exactly, but
Just
I'm
like
saying
when we're
it's not- it's
75,
not-
we're not gonna want to learn.
But we
whatever else there
might.
is.
We might.
Maybe, but maybe I'll just stick to Tumblr and Reddit and just keep living my life, and I'll just keep tweeting, and nobody will be on it. But like, you tweet? Are you? Where are you? Like 80 years old? Old guy who use Twitter? Like the caveman? That's how it's gonna be. It's funny now.
so
but
true.
That's how it's gonna be. They're gonna look at our tweets and they're gonna be like, "This generation, are they okay? They're all just talking about like killing themselves."
Yeah.
And, like, that's
Going
kind
to
of
hospice. I'm in hospice. It's lit.
yeah, exactly. Like that. That's what the archaeologists are gonna find. They're not gonna find like like with the ancient Aztecs, they had like all these like ceremonial weapons, all these like massive like pyramids. We're not building that shit anymore. It's just tweets like lol.
Memes.
Saturdays are for the boys with a Z. Like, they'd be like,
Yeah.
intriguing. Like the future David Attenborough is gonna be commenting on that.
Yeah.
So that was okay. So what do we got on our next question?
We're gonna really bring it back to being simple. We want to get to know
Yeah.
you, right?
All right.
That's actually an important part of this. So, where are you from?
I'm from Syracuse.
You're from Syracuse. That's right.
Native.
Syracuse for life.
Yeah.
Damn, how about that Clemson game? Am I right?
Oh my god, it was fun. Did you go?
No.
Okay. Honestly, I didn't get that vibe
I
that you
heard-
would go.
No.
There's a vibe.
Damn.
Yeah, we're not the. I mean, he does sports. He's a sports person,
Mhm.
but I'm not a sports person.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's cool. They're fun though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good energy.
I was definitely. My house was kind of lit last night, though.
Yeah.
We had, some of our friends.
And I mean, we can hear the dome from our house.
Yeah.
So.
Wait, really?
Oh yeah.
Probably. Can we?
I heard it as I was
Yeah.
walking
it
out of
was
your house
epic.
last night.
Oh wow.
I swear.
No, some of the people in my house were just like, "Fuck Clemson, fuck!" Like, and they're just yelling it over and over and over. We were actually in the middle of having a séance. It's
For
Friday
those
the
of you
13th.
uninformed, Syracuse
I was
football
in,
isn't that
Oakwood.
good, but they beat an undefeated.
They've lost 3 games in 2 years, is what I've heard. Clemson. They've only
Clemson?
lost 3 games in
Yeah.
2
So we
years.
somehow beat them. I haven't watched the game. I'm gonna watch a replay because I don't know what happened.
Oh my
James
god,
played football.
it was crazy.
I did play football. I'm super into it.
I think
so.
like 99% of the people in that stadium thought we'd lose.
Exactly.
They all rushed the field afterwards,
We've been-
right?
Oh yeah, we did.
I have an unnamed
Awesome.
friend who bet hundreds of dollars on Clemson for because he was like, okay, I'm guaranteed to get like a 20, 25, like $30 return, and then he lost it.
That's
So,
incredible.
that is incredible. So,
Do I know them?
Yes.
It's funny.
Well, no, we'll discuss
All right,
that.
all right.
No,
I wanna
no,
know.
we don't want to trash somebody. On
So
our
you're
resume.
from Syracuse. Are you from like Syracuse, or outside Syracuse? Camillus, Rome. Maybe not Rome.
Cicero.
Cicero. Okay.
Cicero.
Cicero.
Clay.
Yeah.
Like literally the boundary between.
You take
them.
what is it, like 370,
No, 81
81.
to get here.
No, to get to Clay.
To get to Clay, you take 81.
That's it.
81
Just
north.
81.
And then you get off at the exit, and basically I'm
You just get on
right there.
81 and right in the
Okay,
middle, right in the
'cause
median.
I've,
that's
like,
what you
I've
do.
definitely driven through Cicero or Clay,
Mhm.
because I drive to Rochester sometimes, and I don't take I-90. I go like 370 to some other road. I take the back roads. I'm not gonna
Doing
pay.
it wrong, man.
I'm not gonna pay any money to get on the fucking highway.
Yeah. Well, the highway doesn't cost anything. The throughway does.
Yeah.
They're all the same thing, and like.
But they're
This
not.
kid's from Florida. He doesn't
Yeah,
know.
we see like I don't
But they're
like.
not.
They're
but
not.
they're actually just not. Like
It's like I don't call it a highway like unless it's like
I get
life
some
is a high.
it's
Life
like,
isn't a throughway.
Just
Life
because you
is a
go fast
highway.
on it doesn't make it a highway. That's a main road.
What's
like-
a highway to you then?
It's like
Yeah,
usually
what's
it's actually raised above the ground, and it's like.
But
not
81
on
is
the
only
street.
raised above the ground, like
It gets raised. I know it's only raised above the ground at certain points,
in
but it
Syracuse,
does.
I feel
It's
like it's the only.
it's. I mean, so James, you've been to Florida with me, right? Like,
Yes.
That's where I'm from.
Mm-hmm.
We've been on the highway. You know how like raises above, like it's not like flat. It's like really.
It
It's
raises
usually
up
like raised above.
like
Like
100 feet above sea level.
I mean,
which
it goes back
is
down.
Tremendous for Florida.
It goes like back down, but it's like very separate from like a road. Like you don't really like get on like you have to like merge very specifically onto the highway. You don't like just get at a red light, stop your car, and then you're on the highway. Like I
I mean,
don't
you
know.
have to merge onto the.
yeah, I know. 81 you do. 81
like
you
you're
do.
just wrong,
Like
you're just
81,
trying to-
like 81
you're just
I
trying
call
to dig yourself out
like
of this.
81 I call a highway, but there's like other like roads like interstates that have numbers that people call a highway, and I'm like this isn't a highway to me.
No, they're wrong. I feel like 81 is the highway.
Yeah, 81's a highway. 690 is a highway.
Okay.
But I still call I-90 a highway. It's just you pay for it. It's just a toll road. It's a toll road, but still a highway.
Call it the throughway.
It is the throughway. Yeah,
So many terms.
I know, and they're all
Wow.
They're
just-
like interchangeable.
yeah.
It's confusing. But
Yeah.
yeah, I take 81 mostly, and then I get off on 31, and then my neighborhood is boom.
Okay,
Don't follow me.
Don't follow it.
Yeah.
We're not getting any more specific than that.
that's it. That's it.
Although, if we have a diehard following enough that people are stalking our guests,
That'd be kind of cool.
kind of lit in a way.
I'm about
not,
that.
Not lit.
Not
like
even just
a-
our guests, but us. Like I want
I
like
yeah, that'd be.
I want people to like send me like mail like I want to kill you and be like sick.
That'd be so sick.
Like who is this?
I
Like
was listening to this one live streamer and like he accidentally put his live stream up because he put his address up because he's like send me a pizza or something like that.
Oh.
someone
but then-
sent him anthrax.
No, but then so one of his friends who's like apparently for some reason knows about this. There's some website where you can like hire people to kill people, right? And for some reason,
The black
his
web?
friend was like, "Oh shit, let me go check out this website." And there was a post up for that address, but the guy who asked for the pizza accidentally said the wrong number, and it was his neighbor's house. So he saw somebody going up to his neighbor's house, and he had to fucking call him and shit. And he was like, "Yo, stay inside." I can't remember the end of the story actually. Nobody died, but like,
Oh, okay.
like I don't
That's all
know.
I
Maybe
needed.
it got called off. Maybe like something happened, but apparently that happened. And this is like I think this is like a big YouTuber. This is like millions of subscribers, you know. So like slightly smaller than us.
That's terrifying.
That's terrifying.
That is.
So
Alright.
Nervous laughter.
Nervous laughter. Next topic.
Yeah, so you're from Syracuse. And you said you went to Hofstra, you were a dance major at Hofstra.
I
That's in the
was.
city, right?
No.
No?
It's on Long Island.
Okay.
So it's like in Hempstead, which is like a ghetto of Long Island.
So just
Is
Long
it like
Island.
Long Island closer to the city, or like Long Island closer to like the end? Whatever.
It was about like a
Whatever's there.
45 to 60-minute commute by train into the city.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So realistically, it was
Middle of the island.
more towards like an end.
Okay.
Yeah. It kind of sucked. They love their bagels.
They do.
They're
That's
not
all
that
the-
great.
that's all I
They're
got.
not
Oh,
that
shit.
great.
Oh, that's
Thank God.
controversial.
Thank God. Everyone from Long Island's like, you've never had a bagel.
Like it's a
Like,
fucking bagel. A
It's
bagel's
like,
a bagel.
hey, even if you have the best bagels, like,
Yeah.
Cool.
Way to be proud of that.
it's not like you have the best bread. It's like you have the best like bread with. And then I was talking to somebody about best bagels in Long Island. They're like, you know how you know it's a good Long Island bagel? It's so well made that there isn't a hole in the middle.
And
I'm like,
no, that's what makes it a bagel.
I'm like, that's literally the only thing that separates it from being bread.
It's a
and makes it
roll.
a bagel. They're like,
You're
no,
eating a roll.
it's so well made that there's no hole in the middle. I'm like, you if that's actually true. So is that something you've
That
experienced?
is no.
Okay,
no.
thank God.
They-
Because I was
they
hoping all
mostly
these
have
Long Island
holes.
people weren't just like, you know, we don't need the hole in the bagel because it's so good. We need that like 10% more.
That actually makes no sense.
That
so-
makes me sad. That makes me.
What what was your least favorite part about Long Island, other than the bagels? Because you clearly hate them.
My least favorite part about Long
Why'd you
Island.
leave? Why did it drive you out?
Okay.
Coming back to Cuse, you know,
Well,
it's a homecoming.
yes. I didn't mind being far away. I actually kind of liked it, but I didn't. I wanted to change my major mostly, and they didn't offer what I wanted, which is nutrition. So that was like the main reason, but also the girls I lived with were bitches.
Damn.
What'd they do?
I should like tell them to watch.
Tell them. Do you
What
want to
did
tell
they
them watch it?
do?
We'll roast
Yeah.
them.
They're
We'll
in a
roast them.
sorority.
What's their name?
And that's all.
What are the names?
Are you? So were you in a sorority? If you lived
No.
in-
No,
Oh,
fuck
okay.
them.
No,
Not
I'm
about that
so
life.
far from that. I just no. I will never be in a sorority.
I'm in
ever.
the-
There are good
Fraternity of
sororities,
life.
okay? There are good sororities and there are good frats. Like there's like
Okay, do you know the bad
volunteer-based
ones?
Yeah.
Alpha Phi.
Calling them out. Yo,
No.
I guess
They all look the same.
Fuck Alpha Phi. Fuck
Alpha Phi.
conformity.
Fuck
Yeah,
it.
I had the smallest room in the house, and it was in the fucking basement.
They
and
were
it
like,
smelled
and
bad.
you stay there.
Yeah.
Dude, don't come up to the living room.
That actually happened.
Oh,
Wait.
story time.
All right, this house, they called it the mansion. Doesn't that make you want to like kill
Yeah.
someone?
Yeah, this is the Crooked Antler. That's like, this is like a charming name, you know?
It was
It's
like
charming.
so it was known as the mansion, and they thought like it was so cool. It wasn't even legit Greek housing like we have at SU. It was just a
You got
house.
15 viewers, Dan.
Oh my god!
All right, wait till the story's done. Wait till the story's
Okay,
done.
okay. So it wasn't even legit.
Get another beer though, then.
Wasn't legit Greek housing. It was just a house that 10 girls from their sorority lived in. 10 girls.
So was it
I
a real
lived with.
sorority or did they just
It was
like,
a real sorority,
Okay.
but it wasn't actual Greek housing. Just a
So-
off-campus house.
So it was the mansion.
Yeah,
Okay, it was
right?
the
They
mansion.
thought it was so prestigious. It was a shithole. So I lived in it, and they threw a party, of course, Playboy themed because the mansion, and they all dressed like
Yo,
hoes,
R.I.P. Hugh
right?
Hefner.
Hey, I mean,
Real quick,
you know,
real quick.
But, you know, real quick plug. You
Moment
know,
of silence
just
for
like
Hugh
hoes, you know,
Hefner.
no slut shaming. No slut shaming.
True.
True, yeah,
True,
hey.
but like that's not original.
Yeah, of course.
Come
Okay,
on.
we can
Get
shame the
new
originality, the
Yes,
lack of.
yes.
The lack
Yeah,
of.
they need new
We need
material.
some creativity,
yeah. So like
Predictable. It's predictable.
Yeah, and me not being part of the sorority, I like actually just stayed in my room in the basement.
Did they
the
say you
whole
could
night.
party with them though? Or they're like, no,
I-
you should stay there.
They
Don't come
didn't
out.
really say much to me.
They're just like, hey, we're having a party.
They just kept me in the basement.
Damn, that's.
They're really
fucked up.
treating you like the redheaded stepsister.
This is fucked up. Like, do you want to talk about this?
Maybe
like,
it was like 50% they kept me in there.
So-
like 80% I wanted to not be with them.
Speaking of percentage, what % of you transferring was because of that? Because it seems like you brush over. You're like, I want to change my major, but fuck these girls. Like, it seemed like it was like way more.
That was like, I don't want to say that was the main reason, because realistically
though?
it wasn't. I could have moved somewhere else, you know.
I mean,
future
did you have
semesters.
like good friends there? Like
No,
So
because
the
I
people,
lived
it's
off
the-
campus as a freshman and I didn't have a car back then.
Oh yeah, that'll
Yeah,
really.
and because it was a bad neighborhood, I couldn't walk
didn't
to
wanna go
campus
out,
at
yeah.
night because they were always shooting. So it was kind of like Syracuse, but
But you know, you feel comfortable here. You're home. It's home.
yeah,
it's home.
At least, yeah, South I don't think is. Okay.
All right, Dan's
Yeah.
So
gonna.
Dan's gonna chug a beer. We're gonna time it.
Last time, what was he at? 28 seconds. 28.6.
Yeah.
All right, Dan.
Ooh. Yeah, no, I'd say like another bowl of rice.
You're full, man. You're
Yeah.
not gonna fit that.
Yeah.
All the
see.
rice will soak up all the beer,
Yeah.
and you're gonna have more room.
Yeah.
that's how it works.
Yeah, exactly. All right, 3, 2, 1. All right, Dan's putting this back. He's
Yeah.
gonna go faster than he's ever gone before. It's a really interesting
You
thing
got it.
watching this happen. It's
Yeah.
like I'm inspired, you know.
Just don't even think about it.
He keeps pushing. He keeps pushing. He's a champion.
This
He's a
is
fighter.
really inspiring.
It's not so much, you know, chugging the beer, like that's not the inspiring part. It's
His perseverance.
it's the metaphor behind it. It's the meaning
Yeah.
behind it. This is a metaphor for
Look at that
for
pain.
how we need to live our lives, right? We have to fight through the carbonation, right? We have to fight through the acid. All right,
Oh, okay.
not as fast.
Yeah.
31.
Yeah.
31.
Still better than
But
first time.
Better than the first time.
He's doing good.
You know, remember this is the pregame with Max and James. So if you were hopefully you were chugging along with that, I'm about to be at my second beer. I'll let you know so you can put it on the counter. If you're on Team Max, make sure to keep up. Let me put that on the coaster. If you're on Team Emily, every time she takes a sip of water, you
Forgot about the water.
you should take a sip of water.
Taking a sip.
Let your
I'll
fans.
take a few sips even.
Ooh.
Mhm.
So if she takes a sip of water, which she's doing right now, chug, 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 chug. You better be sipping your drink. You better be sipping your drink. Wow.
So I'm more curious about like actual Tinder stuff, like
Tinder Pro.
Yeah. I know you're looking. You like Max. So you like short, tan and average looking. What are some things that like? What do you look for in a guy other than just straight attractiveness?
Wait, like in life or on
Like,
Tinder?
Tinder.
On
just
Tinder
Tinder.
A good beard.
Oh, Max is a very.
Yeah,
I
Max
love facial
Yeah.
hair. Okay.
Damn.
You know, I'll
Beard's-
insult Max for
beard's
things like he
drumming.
deserves,
I
but like he has a good beard.
Does Dan
Yeah.
have a good beard?
I appreciate
Be
all
honest.
beards here.
You, okay.
Yeah.
So you appreciate.
You know, I like that. I like
Yeah.
Dan puts a lot of maintenance into that.
Yeah, it's kempt for what it is.
What about that? That's gruff.
Am I? What?
Your beard.
You have a beard. It's a good beard. It works on you. You
It's
definitely.
not,
yeah.
it might be a good beard, but it works.
I should have probably trimmed it a little bit more for this.
No, you look great.
No?
You look great. Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks.
What else do I look for on Tinder?
Yeah.
Something funny. Like
Mm.
say something funny in a
All right.
little bio.
Mhm.
That always gets me. You don't even have to be good looking.
Yeah.
I'll just be like, I like this.
Yeah.
It's personality, right? That's
yeah,
just personality.
personality is
Yeah,
so
what were your
important.
I have a quick interjection, Dan. What was your initial thought when we asked you to be on the podcast from on Tinder? Like, what were you like? You
I
obviously
was
were-
like, actually, why me?
Damn,
First thought. I
that's
was
sad.
like, no, I mean, like, we hadn't really talked much.
we
you know?
had a short conversation beforehand.
Exactly. So I was like, this is
And so it's actually
unexpected.
it's interesting because before I asked you to be on the podcast, like I wasn't thinking about it at all either because we weren't sure we were gonna do this yet. So we were just I was just it's Tinder talk, you know.
Yeah. Well,
Tinder talk.
that
That's a good name for
It's
this
a thing.
segment. Yeah.
Tinder talk. So when I was asked, I was like, why me? And are you sure? Those were the initial thoughts. And then I was like kind of curious what it would be like. And I still don't really know. Not 100%.
I mean, you're in it. You're in it.
We're
You're-
here.
We're not
right?
really sure either. This is the first one for all of us.
I feel like it's going great.
Well, this is our
personally.
first interview.
This is our first Tinder themed
Tinderview.
run. Tinder themed run. But
Yeah.
we've not our first time on the front.
Yeah.
But Dan's going somewhere interesting with this.
Yeah,
so.
I don't know, like for the unexperienced Tinder users, like, you know, you got the basics. You try and throw in a dog. You try and throw in just like
Dogs.
like
Yeah.
just like
Those are the people you should stay away from.
yeah.
I got a
Guys with
chicken in
dogs.
mine.
Because they know.
They know exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
It's kind of
Alright.
yeah.
I have a dog in mine, so.
Well,
Maybe
but
that's why.
is there a curve?
It's not even his dog.
It's not even my dog.
Oh
which
my
makes it even
God, you're the worst.
And I have like donkeys too, and I'm not even like using that. Like I have miniature donkeys, so like, that
What?
Yeah, just
that
Matt's
would
house.
probably get.
That would get me.
Actually,
Love
okay,
the
I
compassion.
I
Riley
I'm
and
not.
I have a
You got
profile
me.
to adjust after
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Continue on.
But
You're going
I don't
somewhere.
know. Yeah, because I like to I really like to like crunch the numbers and stuff, or like I really like analyzing Tinder and like how like the algorithm works.
Yeah. I'm kind of like a Tinder newbie, honestly.
Hmm.
I don't really use it much.
But like I feel like girls, they want something like funny, like kind of quirky, not
Yeah.
not crossing over into weird, but like just quirky.
That's key, yeah.
Um,
Because it gets weird.
like for example, my bio is let me fight your dad.
Like, that's pretty funny.
This sounds familiar.
Does this look familiar?
Nope,
Nope?
I'd recognize this.
Okay.
Hold on, Lee, let me.
Yeah.
Nah, I would definitely remember it.
Do you like this one though? In my Halloween costume, I was a dandelion. Yeah, my name's Dan, like dandelion.
I would have
Look at the camera.
swiped
not
right.
like-
So we should
Yeah.
definitely show this actually Tinder profile to the camera. I'm gonna bring this up.
Yeah.
We're gonna look at Dan's Tinder profile
And
and we're gonna get some analysis on it.
But
Is
so
it, frame.
It is.
All right. So we have Dan right there. He's looking good. You know, took that picture about 2 years ago. Nice one, right in front of Oakwood Cemetery.
I was
You
there
got-
last night.
That one.
I was there last night.
Oh yeah, it's a great place to be.
Mhm, Friday the
Yeah.
13th.
Case
Um,
evidence, we're there every day.
That's Dan and
Ooh,
James.
damn.
Having fun.
Damn. We went to a seance last
That's
night. It was actually
Dan
really
playing
Tried
one
to
of my
summon
puppies.
spirit.
I'm not really
It
sure which
didn't
puppy
work.
because
Koji.
that's Koji. Yeah.
It's Koji.
So that's Koji. That puppy of mine is dead because it ate some gum. There's this chemical in xylitol. This chemical called xylitol. Not bad for humans. It's
No
actually
emotion.
some.
Yeah, that's all. What's
Where's the love
that's
and
good for your teeth,
compassion?
right?
Where's-
It's not
that's stuff that makes
there.
it
I'll,
mental.
I'll let you know why there's no emotion. It's. I barely knew the dog.
Okay.
My parents owned it. I met it like once, so I
Alright.
didn't really build a bond with
I
it. You
was
know.
sad.
I mean, I was sad. But I was like,
Pretty
it's
sad.
hard. You
I
know?
also met it as much as Max.
So this dog, my dog Koji, passed because he ate gum called xylitol. Not the gum wasn't called xylitol. There's an artificial sweetener called xylitol that they put in a lot of gums. Sometimes peanut butter. So check your peanut butters if you're gonna feed your dogs. Not all peanut butters. Not all peanut butters. Not all men. So there's that one. But xylitol. Okay, quick plug. I don't spread chemophobia. I love chemicals.
We're just showing
Sorry.
Dan's Tinder profile and talking about what chemical killed your dog.
This chemical.
We're a
it's
pretty
not
good
bad,
podcast. You know, we got it all
I
together.
love it.
Raspberries make it naturally.
Getting so derailed,
It just
but
happens to
that's
be
really good
poisonous
stuff
for dogs.
out.
It's
That's
going
it.
great.
I will. Nick, stop telling me to go. I'm gonna go.
This is
at the
good
pace I'm gonna
material.
go. This is Dan in
Dude,
his.
do you want to
You know,
seats
I'm in
a
this
little bit
picture.
more?
James is in this picture. Some other of our friends are in this picture.
Yeah, I know that we didn't
Dan's
really
right
have
there, the
enough for it.
dandelion. And there's Dan climbing
Scooch
a wall
over.
in Savannah,
It's
Georgia.
so low,
He's
though.
look at his back. It's rippling with muscle. And Dan
It's
is
just a
that's
pot.
Wild Man. That's his persona. Also taking my backyard back in Florida.
Is
And
this what
his
you
bio
expected?
is I will fight your dad or let me fight
It's
your dad.
better. It's
Oh, is it better than what you expected?
Yeah.
Wow,
You guys are
wow.
cool.
Rave review. Okay.
Mhm.
What, this interview?
This,
this
apparently
It's
so
full
far this is
experience.
better
Good, cool.
than
It's
what you
interesting.
expected because this is
But if you were to offer tips that would draw you in,
How would we
What?
boost Dan's profile?
well,
yes.
I was gonna say grow a beard, but you nailed it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, let me fight your dad.
How do you feel about that line
Yeah,
specifically?
Let me fight your dad.
And you can get personal with this because
Yeah,
every
yeah.
individual's
Yeah.
Fight your
dad
dad.
reflects a lot in
Yeah.
how they feel about
yeah.
You're gonna attract girls with daddy issues.
I mean,
So if you want that,
that's usually what happens anyway. So
you. So there's no
you
change
nailed
anyway.
it. You
I mean, like I'm
got an A+.
A+.
I mean, no, we can get constructive criticism. I can take
It
criticism.
depends on what you're looking for.
I think Dan's trying
If
to
I,
get
if I'm
laid.
looking,
then you should put 0 information. Take your bio out because you can't talk.
I'm just looking.
If you're interested in that only, you know the profiles.
I'm just looking
it's
for
just
love.
pictures.
I have not. I
1
actually,
mile away.
believe it or not, have not seen the male profiles for guys who just want to get laid.
Yeah.
But I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
Let's start scrolling, friends.
Oh yeah. So
David Smith says, I think you all should share your Tinder profiles.
Ooh. Okay, yeah, we'll get to that.
We'll get there.
Because yeah, we'll yeah. Thank you, David Smith. That's a good idea.
yeah.
what is there any advice you can offer to guys starting a profile? They're just looking for love.
Okay.
Like this is not to get laid. This is trying to just like talk to someone.
Okay, so like you enter into the Tinder messages. Okay. From there,
Sounds stressed.
don't ask what's up. Don't ask what's up.
Okay.
Don't ask.
That's
Did
fair.
you ask what's up? I don't remember.
I don't know.
Yeah, no. She's like,
You
shit,
were
go ahead.
you had a picture at Chimney Bluffs.
Oh
And I was
my
like,
God,
oh, that's
yes,
the Chimney Bluffs.
Yeah.
And you're like, I can't believe you recognize that from that one picture. And I was like,
Yes.
yeah, I'm a stalker. I did.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. You should talk
Actual
about
interest, because you were actually interested in it.
Yeah, Chimney Bluffs is sick.
Yeah.
My favorite park I've been to in New York State.
Think of something good to say.
Aside from the decks.
Aside from the
Something
Dax, obviously.
interesting about maybe something in their bio or a picture. Comment on that. Like, give them something to talk about. A good conversation starter. That's definitely key because I liked that about you.
Right.
Okay.
Well, one thing I detest is anyone being like people being unoriginal and they just like find like a pickup line online and then they just say that to you. Like,
Yeah.
how do you feel about that?
Make it stop.
Stop.
Make it stop.
Dan, how about we
stop.
we look at your messages, see if we can.
I think that Dan, I think you should introduce your segment.
Yep, this is
Okay.
how did it go wrong?
So Dan's gonna take you some of his Tinder conversations
Okay.
that went wrong, and you're gonna tell him, Dan.
What went wrong?
Dan's gonna ask, how did this go wrong? And you're gonna tell him. You're gonna tell him, Dan, this is exactly where this went wrong.
I will probably be able to pinpoint it, like within a
That's
message or two.
That's why we brought in the expert.
Right.
I think we all might be able to, but I don't know if you've seen Dan's Tinder style, but you're about to.
All right. So here's this girl. Her name was Emily.
Not this Emily.
What?
Not it
Was
was.
Emily?
Was Emily?
It was. She's dead now. Maybe.
Yeah. Who knows?
What happened?
So what I said.
How bad did this go, dude?
So what I said to her was like, "So are you gonna waste my time, or are you gonna let me fight your dad?"
And she didn't respond.
Yeah, no response.
Okay,
Like,
so that's where it went wrong.
But
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess it's where and then why.
Analyze it. We need some detail.
Okay, so first 8 words are where it went wrong. That is just way too blunt. Because
Are you gonna waste my time?
Yeah, you don't know what's coming next.
Yeah.
You're like, shit, like, maybe. You're just like, you go to your messages, right? And you see, so are you going to waste my time? And you're just thinking the worst. So she might not have even finished reading that, to be honest, because I'm not 100%. I can't say confidently I would have. I would have just been like, okay, moving forward. And yeah, that's just
Not even moving on,
Really-
moving forward.
Yeah,
Because
better
doing that would have
things.
been backwards.
to better things. Less aggressive things. That's a little frightening.
But assuming she read the whole thing.
Is it funny?
Assuming she reads the whole thing, she's like, so are you going to waste my time? And she's like, whoa. Then she continues on, benefit of the doubt. Or are you going to let me fight your dad? She's like, kind of funny. Kind of funny, because it's still a little like, a lot blunt. Like, she's not fully recovered from first 8 words. And like, that just came on strong. So maybe like keep the are you going to let me fight your dad part, but like the first half you gotta rethink.
Yeah.
I also have a question. Why is Dan so fixated on fighting people's dads?
That's a good question. I'm not sure why I haven't thought
But
of
you
it.
see, you'd think that would start the conversation. They'd be like, wow, this guy's really into fighting my dad.
Why?
Why? not necessarily I'm going to let him, but why?
This man is passionate about something.
Yeah, that's true. That's something we.
I wouldn't say he's compassionate, but he's definitely passionate.
It's in his bio, and he's trying to make sure you recognize that.
Yeah.
Actually, looking at this more, she might just not be trying to waste my time.
Oh.
She
I haven't looked
She
at
might
it
love her
yet.
dad.
Yeah, wait, yeah. Are you
she-
going to waste my time? She's considerate. Maybe she doesn't have a dad, and she's very considerate. She just doesn't want to waste your time. So that was a good analysis, Dan. Do we have another one? Because that was pretty...
Yep. Okay.
Did they ever answer?
No.
'Cause-
No. I
Dan has some conversations that he started. They're not all dad fighting.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Often I will get unmatched with because I feel like part of my Tinder is I don't want to try because I feel like if I try and then she rejects me, it's sort of like, man, that was my best effort. But if I
but
don't,
at least you gave it.
yeah. But if I
You'll
don't put in my
try.
best effort and get rejected, just well, I could have done that. I could have pulled something off. So here's this. This is
Can you read it out loud for the mic, Dan?
yes. This was Tara. You can look through her pictures.
Oh wow.
Tara. I dig Tara.
Yeah.
Good aesthetic. Good aesthetic.
So I was like, life or death. How many grapes do you think you could eat? Not comfortably. Like maximum you could do. Gun to your head.
I would have answered. I 110% would have answered.
Wow.
How many could you eat?
But that's pretty blunt. I mean, that's blunt. He's literally said gun to your head.
Nick. James is second or third?
This is my second.
It's first. Wait, second. Yeah.
This is I'm about to be done with my third.
Oh.
How many?
Well, not about to. I'm halfway down my third.
Yeah, I'm curious.
But
How
I wanna
many,
make
how
sure
many
you
do you
have
think you
one or
could eat?
Me?
Yeah.
I really love grapes.
Mm.
I could do some damage.
Yeah.
How many
Maybe like a
grapes
whole
could
bunch.
I? What?
Like a bunch of grapes. It's called a bunch, right?
Yeah, but I'm not a pussy.
Yeah.
That's,
Oh.
that is literally.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's a disgrace.
I want numbers. I want numbers. Like you.
I don't know.
57.
You can give a
That
They're
range.
sounds like what a
small.
bunch would be. It'd be like
They're so small.
yeah.
I don't know.
I can eat a
We're
lot.
talking these like green ones, right? Like the little like they're like
greens
this
are
big.
definitely better.
Actually, yeah. Because I'm assuming it's gun to your head, right? So
Exactly. So I need like maximum.
I'm
right now.
Yeah, no. This dude's not trying to create like a comfortable situation for you. He's like guns to your head. He's trying to torture you. Like most people go for the purple grapes.
300.
He's gonna
Definitely in the hundreds.
he's gonna give you green grapes.
Well,
grapes.
One time, how many M&Ms did I fit in my mouth? Like 160?
In your mouth before swallowing them?
I spat them back out so we could count.
Yeah.
Holy
So
shit.
it was about 150.
Why did you just count as you
160.
put them in your mouth?
Shut up. And it's just what happened, okay? Hindsight's 2020.
Spur of the moment.
Spur of the moment thing. But so that's how many I could fit in my mouth, but there was no gun to my head.
Wait.
And I was already winning, so I didn't have
Wait.
that much incentive to push on.
This
It's-
is
Yours or mine?
Could
yeah.
you
This
eat?
this is
I've
eat.
only drank.
Never
So
mind.
it's-
This is my fourth beer. That's good to know.
I think you
Yeah,
missed
this
part of the
this
question.
this is eat. This is not fit in your mouth. I'm not
Yeah,
trying.
Oh,
to,
this
so
is-
you're like
I'm not-
swallowing.
You're eating.
Oh,
You could have gone way
Hold on,
more.
yeah, I'm not trying to be
Like-
weird with how many can you fit in your mouth. It's like how many can you eat?
You could have
Oh,
easily doubled
shit.
it. Right now it's
All
now
of
you don't
them.
know.
Especially since the grapes are like mostly liquid.
Yeah, it's
Mostly
like
liquid.
just solid water.
How long do
Pretty
you
much.
eat grapes? Like, is he like?
Yeah,
does this
over
person
what
like
time
eat
period?
grapes
Can I
really
stop,
quickly?
go to the bathroom, and just eat more?
No, you're probably tied down, gun to your head. Gun to your
Probably.
How am I eating the grapes if I'm tied down?
Oh my god, you're
Is my
now
body?
you're thinking too
is
hard.
okay, I am.
It's
In a high
it's,
stress, how many grapes could you eat in a limited amount of time?
it's like a
But what's
hot-
the limit? That matters a lot.
it's like a
just
less
like continuously, I feel.
in a
Until
row.
you
He's like-
So
can't
like in
anymore.
one stomach capacity.
yeah. It'll be
Yeah.
like I'll let you know when I'm
Did
satisfied.
you know, nutrition student, your stomach's about the size of your fist, so
Oh, actually,
But how is that?
we have some more questions about nutrition and our stomach later on.
Yeah.
okay, I'm ready.
Actually, I might attempt an on-camera gallon challenge.
Ooh.
A what?
You drink 1 gallon of milk within an hour, which I almost did once.
Not this segment.
Maybe
not this week.
Maybe I'll do it for a different.
Not this week.
It's 8:10.
Okay.
So.
So we'll do that on a different podcast. Actually, I think that could be just a podcast. It's like
How many
it's
viewers are
just
we
an
at, by the
hour
way?
long. and I'm
Dan?
just-
14?
drinking
I'm
milk.
just drinking milk.
All
And
right.
people, there's no words.
All
It's
right,
completely
number.
silent. Number.
I would say upper 100. 200, I feel like it'd be pushing it, but they're
Yeah.
no. I feel like I'm underestimating my abilities.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't say
Because
so.
I feel like one to 200 now, like that's like you could just eat right now, like
Yeah.
and just get like full, but
What-
like
Did
guns
I eat
guns to your
that
head.
day? Because I could do.
Actually, no, I'm
Was
gonna
she
say
prepared?
you're in captivity. This guy's like this, you have been kidnapped. You probably haven't eaten in a little while.
Oh,
The
okay.
grape scientists need an answer, and they're willing to do anything to get it.
Probably close to 250, 300, maybe.
Wow,
Okay.
that's a lot.
Yeah, no,
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
I feel
Gun
like
to my
that's
head,
and so-
though.
but
I feel like that's a
yeah,
reasonable.
And so,
Adrenaline
a question
can do
for you,
things.
Dan. What do you do with that information? So a girl says 250, 300. Are you like,
Yeah, what?
see you
what's the
later,
next-
on to the next? Like, is that, like,
See,
not-
I might try and segue into like fighting. I'd be like, okay,
Now, say this gunman was your dad. Can I fight that?
no. This is like, oh wow, you can eat that many grapes. You seem pretty strong. How strong is your dad?
Smooth.
Like,
Smooth.
yeah, yes, clean, seamless.
Alright.
But yeah, no, and if I asked this to one girl, and she said 30, and it's like that makes me so mad because like you accidentally eat 30 grapes.
Yeah, that's the normal amount of grapes to eat. Like,
It's like, yo, gun to your head. Like
That's
I
like a
don't.
low normal.
She was like, I don't know. That's so random. 30 is like.
Dude, did you answer
you
her?
answer?
You should not have. She doesn't deserve it.
I told her she was weak.
actually,
She deserved it.
No, yeah, because this is also weeding out the girls who are weak.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
I'm not trying-
weak.
Yeah.
Not weak.
Yeah.
10 times as
10
strong
times
as
that.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
but where did I go wrong? Like I feel like
Oh,
that's a
right.
good conversation starter. It's
Honestly, you didn't go wrong. You
Ooh.
So she's just not fun.
exactly. That's what's
She
going
went
on here.
wrong.
Tara,
Where did it go wrong? How about that?
yeah. Where did it go wrong?
you chose the wrong girl to
Oh.
Tinderview. Yeah. I mean, she misled you with her good aesthetics because you thought she would want to answer this question, this intriguing question, good conversation starter. Someone of a decent human being, me. I would have answered. I definitely would have answered this.
So should more women be like you?
No.
Wow. So decent human being, vegan, like not good enough.
Not good enough. Not good enough.
Yeah.
Need more? Okay. We should all be vegan though. Although I'm not vegan, I thank God there are vegans
Yeah.
because it helps offset my shitty ass.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
horrible.
I mean, it's, but it's
Still
like
vegan.
it's something.
it's like, yeah, it's bad, but it's also like I'm thankful that there are people doing that.
Honestly,
Because
when I
if
stopped-
there
You
weren't,
can't.
not because I can't, but because I don't.
When
they're
I stop
different.
doing
They're different
sports,
things.
I might go like vegetarian or vegan. When I
Yeah.
stop doing
Yeah, I
sports.
support this.
Okay.
Let me know.
Thank you. I'll hit you up when I'm completely done with my athletic career, and then I'll be like,
Okay, but
Yo,
you should still go.
we did that
vegan.
podcast one time, and I'm vegan now.
I'm waiting for the day.
Okay.
You said it. So yeah, you didn't go wrong.
Okay.
Wrong girl.
It's gonna. You're 1-1, Dan.
Yeah. Well, this one's probably gonna make me. This one's probably gonna.
You went wrong.
Give me another.
Is this a definite?
I think so. This was more like this. I feel like I try and be funny more than I try and get laid.
That's not a bad thing.
I'm living for comedy.
Unless that's what you're going for. I'm not sure what your intentions
All
are.
right.
Dan.
So this was Emily. This was when I was
Another.
It's
Do you
another
have a
Emily?
thing
Dude,
for,
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'll just go by every like name we bring on. Like, I'll just,
Apparently, you have that many Tinder matches.
Yeah.
I don't know.
so this is Emily. She lives in Denver.
Is this while you were in Denver?
Yeah, this was
Yeah,
while I
Dan
was
was
in
living in
Denver.
Denver over the summer.
Basically, her part of her bio was like
2 summers ago.
she has one leg. She only has one leg.
Oh,
Got
God.
one leg. Period. Don't give a fuck. Period. Okay.
I can only imagine what Dan said to this.
Yep. No, this was a pretty solid one. This was
solid in that you went wrong, or
solid. That it was really funny, and she didn't unmatch me.
That's all Dan can hope for on Tinder.
Shh. Okay, here we go. So
Ooh, we got some
they
responses
actually
here.
yeah. So this was actually
So now I
conversation.
get to actually
Yeah.
find the message where.
So first off, I asked her like, yo, settling score. Do you actually have one leg?
Wait, do you guys want to read this out and like method act it since your name's Emily?
Oh my God,
Let's
yeah.
let's actually
Yeah.
let's reenact this
Okay.
conversation. So Dan, read it out.
Do you actually have one leg?
Yes, I actually do. Haha. I have Instagram to attest to my statement. Haha.
That's pretty dope. Do people call you a pirate a lot?
Fuck. God. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and say where this
It's happened.
I'm
There
gonna go ahead
it
and
is.
say where this went wrong.
Oh, hold on. This is not where it goes wrong. This is not where it goes.
worst.
Alright, settle down now. I call me a pirate a lot. Haha.
Arg? She should
Yeah.
throw an arg in there.
She
That'd be
should've.
funny.
Yeah.
That'd have been funny.
Should've.
Yeah. And then I was like, Halloween must be so easy for you.
Haha. I mean, until the wind blows and you fall over because you have virtually no balance. Haha.
No, so okay, she's
This
funny
is
too.
the best
Yeah.
conversation
Yeah.
I've ever fucking
Yeah,
heard.
I thought this was all right.
So you're digging Emily.
So
Yeah.
so
You're
I'm digging Emily.
I'm taking Emily.
Here-
Let's get Emily on the
here's where
I love
things
the Emily's.
Oh yeah.
Emily
Every week we
elimination.
bring out a new Emily and they have to fight.
here's
Emily elimination.
I think this is definitely where it goes wrong now.
Okay.
Then I'm like,
Well, Emily will be the judge of that.
then it's like, it's cool. I have 3 legs. It's cool. I have 3 legs. Maybe I can give you one sometime.
Real, dude? Is this real?
Did she answer?
Then I was like, a few minutes later, because she didn't respond, I was like, I'm so sorry the opportunity was presented.
Oh, see, maybe it's because you doubled down.
Yeah,
Maybe it's
yeah.
'cause you backed down. Maybe it's because you backed
Yeah,
down.
that's the end of that, though.
So
I
she didn't
feel like-
answer that?
No.
I feel like it was going good, and I'm surprised that this Emily didn't respond. Cause that's funny.
That's hilarious.
That's so funny. You like really seized the moment right there, and that's creative thinking. Like, she has 1 leg, you have 3. It was like a creative way of saying you're trying to fuck. So props on that. Instead of just being like, "Are you trying to fuck?" I'm kind of confused.
Also, you didn't
Maybe
even
you should,
say
like-
which leg you were gonna give. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
Maybe you're just gonna help her walk around. You
Yeah.
know, you have 3 legs.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna do like Goku carrying Vegeta with like the arm over the head, like both of them like wobbling around.
Maybe you should message her again.
Actually,
Can you
I mean,
do
now
that?
she's in Colorado.
Actually, no, yeah, I'll
Right
Oh yeah,
now.
that could be the end. So Emily could give you like a redemption message.
Ooh.
So you have to say what advice and message can Emily give that might redeem you in these girls'
Yeah.
eyes.
Okay, yeah. So the icon is white, so I think she might have removed me. But if you would like to message her,
So what are you gonna say?
be like,
What's your-
hey, I'm on a podcast.
If she moved, you wouldn't see it.
Yeah, I think you wouldn't see it if she removed you.
Yeah, I think she might have deleted her Tinder.
That was the most incredible.
Am I really
Series of
giving you like a
messages
redemption message?
I've ever-
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Whatever
God,
you
I
want.
hope
Alright.
the archiving of this podcast works because I want to hear that story.
I mean,
again.
well, because we're down here, it's been over a year since I messaged her. She didn't respond.
It's been over. Oh,
Yeah,
Unless-
this was
unless-
last summer.
unless
Not this
she,
summer, last summer.
unless
Yeah.
she just lost her phone. Like,
yeah, I don't think that's why she's not messaging you.
okay. So this is assuming that she assumed you're trying to fuck, and that's not what she was here for. So that's why she didn't respond. Meaning that's what you need to apologize for. This is like.
You were
How
just going,
difficult.
but he also said, "Sorry, the opportunity was there." Like that kind of backs down. That kind of says, like, "I'm not trying
Yeah.
to fuck." That's just a really funny joke that like was there. Like,
Yeah,
But I know-
she's
if
I
you
think-
thought
okay,
of that
no.
and didn't take it to be polite, that's kind of uninteresting.
I think
Again,
maybe
yeah.
what she might be thinking is that she's heard that before.
She's
heard that before.
She told me she's heard that before.
Yeah. Oh, I definitely. Okay, no, okay. Because imagine this, right? Like,
imagine this. She matches some guy says he has 3 legs, and then he segues into saying, "Oh, there's no way she's heard that."
Having a third leg is like that's like not an uncommon euphemism for saying you have a big dick.
Are you gonna segue into that with a girl who has 1 leg? First of all, you meet out every guy who's like a pussy and wouldn't like acknowledge her 1 leg. I'm sure most guys just message her, or actually, a lot of guys are pretty shallow and don't message her. Then a bunch of guys message her and don't bring it up, and then there's even fewer who message her and center the conversation around it. And then there's probably Dan who offers her his 3rd leg. I don't think there's a huge like market for people who
see. I'm just saying I wouldn't be surprised if she was like, "Wow, another guy's talking about my leg and sexualizing me for the fact, like fetishizing me over the fact that I only have 1 leg." You know.
That's I feel like it's not even.
I mean, no, I think
that's
it's funny.
I
think it's funny. Like I'm like that's fucking hilarious.
It is.
But I'm just saying I wouldn't be surprised if she's heard that before. She's like, "Wow, another person talking about my 1 leg."
See,
I suppose she has lived her whole life with it, so maybe she's.
Maybe she has.
She went through middle school, so like.
Maybe she.
Yeah.
True. So
Well, I want to know: was she born with 1 leg, or did she lose it in like a crazy
Such a
accident?
good
I missed out, dude.
I'm on beer number 5, so that's 4 beers down.
Wow.
I'm gonna use the restroom.
Okay, can we all make sure we state that my alcohol percentage is higher, so it's not
It's okay.
too much props to Max.
But I'm also just drinking faster.
That is true.
I'm drinking the fastest.
Dan is drinking it's beer per second. How many viewers are we at, by the way?
13.
Oh.
They're missing out.
They're missing out. We'll see how many archive views we
Max
get.
at 15.
Okay.
Dan
Alright.
should drink a beer every time we lose 5.
Yeah.
But like, don't
As
leave.
like it's a reward and a
It's
punishment.
like, come on back, guys.
So do you have one more, Dan? Do you have one more for the segment to cap it out? Do you have any?
One more.
Do you have something that could
I was playing.
match?
I don't know if we
That-
can top that one. Do you have another Emily?
Maybe we'll tune. You know, we need to segue into me and Max talking because I don't know if we can do that in music. That was better. I'd never heard about that. I don't know why you
Wow.
never told me about that.
Yeah, what? You should have shared that with your friends here.
Yeah, that was incredible.
Oh, here's.
He's just scrolling through, and it's so easy for him to find like conversations that went wrong.
Yeah, here's. Yeah, so I've showed you basically all the Emily's I've talked to. Here's one when I was like, you power swipe.
Oh my god, there's so many. What?
Here's one though. This girl looked really funny, right? Basically she went to Ithaca College.
Mhm.
She's being eaten by a shark. And some money she sings. I was pretty I'm a pretty musical guy.
Mhm.
So like I was pretty hopeful for this one.
Yeah.
But basically, like Ithaca's gorgeous, right?
Yeah.
So I thought of this really good pickup line, like, what do you and Ithaca have in common? You are both gorgeous.
Good.
And then like I was like, I just thought of that and had to scroll through all my matches and find someone from Ithaca. So maybe that's where that went wrong.
It's kind of corny.
Mm-hmm. But original? I mean, like
it's not even original.
is it not?
The
No.
gorgeous thing.
Dang.
This was a pretty easy one to crack.
Okay. Yeah.
Bottle opener?
Yeah, it's on that thing. Can you pass me
Better
the
luck next
bottle
time.
opener?
With the Emily's.
Okay.
Wait, I have to use the restroom.
Okay. Dan, intern Dan, can you show Emily to the restroom?
Yeah.
Yes.
You.
I'll be back though. Don't worry.
Alright. So this is going very well.
It's going very well. Honestly, okay, we're gonna try and promote ourselves right now.
We're doing good as fuck.
We're doing good as fuck, and we don't have that many viewers right now. Okay, guys, can we?
We need some more.
Can we do something
we
about
need some
that?
more like
We have
love.
40 minutes left in this podcast.
We're gonna go past that probably. We're gonna go to like 9:30. Okay.
Yeah.
We should be getting some more viewers right now, guys. I don't know what you're doing. Can you message some people? You know, our guest has stepped out for a moment. There should be more going on right now, but we're gonna take a break.
You need to drink more beer.
Stay okay. Here, if I chug a beer, will you guys fucking? I swear. Okay, how many viewers are right now?
11.
11?
11.
The fuck is wrong with you guys? Oh my god, Mark, you better still be watching, Mark. Give me a beer to chug. Max, hit me. Oh, there, right there. You guys want to see how this is done?
I'm gonna tell Jack to get on this podcast.
Am I in frame? Or should I'll just do it sitting down. Or is this good? Good. This is for the viewers.
I'm gonna time this. Let's see how much faster you are than Dan. Ready?
Okay.
It's gonna be quick. I'm gonna do it when
We're hyping it up. We're hyping it up.
When the beer touches your lips. 3, 2, 1. Wow. Look at him go. That's quick. That's speed. That's efficiency. He's not wasting a single gulp. 9.9 seconds. That's 3 times faster than Dan's fastest.
I can beat that.
But Dan has 3 times the style, so we're still tied.
It's true.
So put me up a beer counter, Nick.
Oh, you're all set.
All right.
Oh, you're... Damn. You have a good...
I can beat that. I can beat that.
Okay, Dan's doing it. We didn't have 5 more viewers. Dan's just doing it.
Dan's just doing it.
Okay? You guys better be sending it to the fucking group chats, though. Post it on Facebook. Text your mom. Tell your mom to watch, okay? This is a mom-friendly...
So for reference, you're out. James just put a beer down in 9.9 seconds.
So we're gonna see... Dan's gonna... We didn't get 5 more viewers, but we're still gonna have Dan go anyway.
I'm kind of mad I missed
I'll do it again.
He'll do it again. It's
James will chug 2 beers in the time I chug 1.
You actually probably could
Easily.
do 3.
Actually, give me a little bit of...
Yeah.
I don't know if I could choke... Because I have to open them.
30
Yeah.
seconds.
It's
is
all
that.
open.
Charlotte has informed me that she is watching with one of her friends, so up the beer count by 1.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Okay,
Fair.
okay, okay.
So 14.
Tell Charlotte and her friend to send this link to one group chat each.
Jill said, "Should I tell my mom to watch for Dan?" Absolutely.
Yes.
Charlotte.
Yep. We're chugging for parents tonight.
These are for all moms out there.
Bring your parents to the podcast night.
Actually, the new theme is mom.
Yep.
Yeah, I love my
Mom parentheses S.
My mom is actually in Brazil right now, so one of her friends, one of her really good friends, he was a successful lawyer or something, lived in New York City, so he was rich. But he's like, you know what? Fuck the city shit. So he lives half the year in Brazil.
That's
And he paid for my mom's ticket out to Brazil for 2 weeks. Yeah.
Why didn't
Is
how do I get in on this?
Is that
Yeah, where do I
like
find
weird
that?
stuff?
Yeah.
Is he like?
Tinder?
No, it's pretty normal.
Tinder-
He's-
Probably not.
Isn't there a
he's
dating
gay.
app for
Oh,
finding
okay,
sugar
yeah,
daddies?
he's not just trying to.
He's not trying to
hell
sex my
yeah.
mom.
I think there is. Are you on it?
No.
Why not?
She's thinking about it now.
She's
What?
Yeah.
There's a dating
Charlotte-
app for
did Charlotte tell
young
her
females
mom?
finding sugar daddies.
Charlotte,
Which
Charlotte,
I
did you
hope
tell
to
your
one
mom?
day be the sugar daddy on that app. I want to
You
make
have potential.
I want to make dreams come true.
I don't think he's gonna have that much money though.
Yeah, that's key.
But unless we get famous,
famous.
Yeah.
that's kind of what we're going for.
Oh my god.
We're starting out humble.
And I'll be like, I was
This is
like,
the first
We-
guest.
We won't forget about you.
We won't
Yeah,
forget
don't
about
forget
you.
about
There's
me
no
when
way.
You might be in our lives forever from now on.
Yeah,
We won't-
go-
This could be like a.
Yes. Throw Emily in the Hall of Fame.
Well, I do want to do a thing. I want to make like a remember we're gonna take a Polaroid when we're done. I want to have a collection.
Oh
of,
yeah.
we can take 2 Polaroids. You can keep one.
Yeah.
And then we'll
one for the show.
I want
Mhm.
Polaroid of the of all of our guests.
Yeah.
All right.
I think I'm probably ready to check this.
All right. Is Dan ready for this beer?
Okay.
Open
I'm
the beer.
gonna go.
Is the beer open? The beer's open. When it touches your lips, let me know. 3, 2, 1. All right, Dan's going.
He's going strong. That
3
was
seconds.
A strong start. Oh my. Wow.
Look at that Adam's apple move up and down. It's
Yes.
bobbing. He's putting the liquid down quick. This might be his fastest time yet.
Yeah, this is impressive.
Open that throat.
He's hating it,
Open
but he's
that
doing
throat.
it.
Open that throat. Yes, yes, Daddy. Oh my God. He's got this. You got this. You're gonna put it down.
Oh my god!
0.8 seconds.
Oh my
Dan
god!
has beaten his record. That was impressive. Yes.
Oh fuck.
Dan, let me know how you feeling on a scale of 1 to 10. Where's your
1 being the worst.
Every time I burp, it's going up a number. So probably like 4 when I started the sentence. Probably like a 5 now.
Okay.
No.
Right.
Did I hear 24?
24.8? Yeah.
So next time, if
Hey, she's watching.
Hey, Mrs.
Bernhard.
yeah. Well, actually, I don't want to call her Mrs. Bernard.
call her by her name, that's gonna be
Charlotte's
soon.
mom.
Yep.
Soon to be Mrs. Decker.
Yeah, Mrs. Decker. How you doing tonight? I'm prepared to sweep you off your feet.
What's happening?
So yeah. She's watching.
No dead space.
Yeah.
Dan wants to fight your dad.
Yeah, I was waiting.
Well, I want to fight your husband. I will best him physically. I will best him mentally.
And emotionally, he will care for you more than any other man has.
Or not care, you know, whatever you want. I mean, like it's really in your shoes. Like if you guys are into like a
Swinging, you're swingers.
Yeah, if you guys are swingers, like if you guys cuck holding. I just want to look your husband in the eyes and be like, this isn't Mrs. Bernard anymore. This is a single woman. I'm also very charming. Right? I had some more questions about Tinder, actually.
All right, make it quick. We want to get some audience. Yeah, we want to get the audience in on this for a bit.
So when you're
actually, if oh wait, Nick, what?
Did she respond? Does she even have a YouTube account?
You don't need one.
So
to watch
Charlotte said she's watching and she hasn't texted Charlotte back yet.
Okay.
So.
Tell everybody. After this, if we have some user questions, we'll take them.
Yeah.
For any of us, for Emily, for us.
No questions.
Yeah, I don't know how the messaging works. If people are having like questions about messaging and you know Nick, please message Nick because we get a lot of messages on Twitch and we haven't gotten any messages on YouTube, right?
No questions.
We usually get a lot of messages, so I'm sensing that something's different. Check the settings.
It might, I'm hopefully people didn't message on Twitch or go to Twitch thinking we'd be there, even though we posted the YouTube link.
Yeah.
So I just hope there was no ambiguity on are we on YouTube or on Twitch.
I think we posted the link. I don't know.
We did. I definitely
but there's
posted
obviously something about the messaging because we usually get a lot of messages.
Anybody out there, we'd like to hear some audience questions. Again, you can ask James, myself, or Emily, or Dan.
Yeah. If you don't know what's going on, find Nick and just text him or Facebook him, and he'll try and help you out.
Also, something we didn't do that we wanted to do. Emily, we gave you an interview, but you still don't know us. So
I feel like she knows us pretty well.
we wanna turn the tables and let you ask either of us any question you want. Learn a little bit about your hosts.
Okay. All right. So, for both of you, actually all three, what makes you swipe right?
What makes us swipe right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Doesn't take much.
I was gonna say. Okay.
I am.
Okay, Max.
No,
you go first.
I'm gonna say.
Wow.
I'm gonna say it doesn't take much, but that doesn't mean that I'm not thoughtful about my swipes.
Okay.
I was very intrigued by specifically your profile, right? I was like, wow, very cute. And I was like, she's vegan, that's cool. I appreciate. Again, I might not be vegan, but I appreciate that because it doesn't speak about it doesn't just speak about your compassion. It speaks about your resolve and your commitment, which are good qualities to have. It shows that you care about things. You're not just this lazy person. You're also I'm vegan. Let's just get it out there. That's funny because you're because you're treating it as the fact of oh my god, she's vegan, that's fucking weird, that's so dumb.
Yeah.
But you're let's get on the table,
I had to put it out there before we started talking because people hate on vegans because all we ever say is I'm vegan.
Yeah,
so
exactly. So that's funny. So that speaks a lot about your character. And the plus, I was okay, she's got a cool profile. She looks fun. She's cute, and she goes to Trinity Bluffs. That's enough. That's enough. That's more than enough.
Enough. You're enough. It doesn't take much, and you're enough. Good job,
that goes above and beyond. I'm gonna say you go above and beyond.
Above and beyond.
Okay. But that's different than enough.
I'm sorry. You're above and beyond. But what do I swipe right on? Are they attractive? That's pretty much it. Because the only reason I would ever talk to anybody in the first place is one, I have to think they're attractive. If I don't think they're attractive, I'm not going to waste my time going up to them. That doesn't mean they're not good people, but I think in a romantic relationship, there is some sort of sexual interaction.
Loving
right? That's important. That's important
for you, not for everybody.
Yeah, it doesn't inform. This is my opinion. I express my opinion about myself. Whatever, blah 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 blah. Fuck the bullshit. Yeah, I'm gonna be wow, that person. I'm not gonna talk to somebody if I don't think they're attractive. Yeah.
I understand.
I mean, I pretty much just look for is this a bot? Not because for guys looking for there are a lot of fake accounts or a lot of bots.
That's what it is.
Self-doubt when the podcast related. I was why me? Because I was we haven't talked much. Why me?
But it's good because now we're getting to know you.
Most of the people who super swipe me have have been people that I would even swipe right on. So
Wow.
I'm like,
How many super likes do you think you get?
on a guy, I'm probably attracted to them.
Mhm.
They are intriguing
Mhm.
in some sense, whether appearance-wise, a good beard, or they said something funny, and I'm like, that's cool. Like, I could probably hang out with that.
Dan's got one of those.
I'm just,
I'm just niche. Niche.
I never know how to say that word.
yeah, no one knows. No one knows. But I feel like I'm just looking for, like, someone fun to hang out with and do cool things with, such as podcasts. Such as this.
Yeah.
This is it.
Oh, you know what, Nick? Subtract one of my beers. I think one of them was a beer that Dan chugged, and that's what was to the left of me, not to the right of me.
Yeah, I have another question. This will probably be for everyone. What's like one thing like you're kind of shallow about? Like what's like me personally, I don't think that I could date a girl who's like heavily believes in God and like incorporates that
definitely not.
into her life.
No, yeah.
What do you think's one thing that you're like shallow about? Like it's just like deal breaker. I will not date you for this for this reason.
But like a shit reason, you know? Like it's like, oh, I can't believe you wear blue jeans.
A shit reason to not date someone.
Not even date somebody, just not talk to somebody. Like, not swipe right. Be like, nope.
Probably if they hunt, honestly.
Yeah, no, they're holding the fish like, yeah, I can
the
provide
second
for
I
you.
see that fish photo,
It's
it's a lie.
Yeah.
Really?
I'm serious.
Dude, do you ever like switch it to girls so you can see like what other girls are doing, like get an idea for your
I
profile?
haven't, but I don't care what other
Yeah.
girls are doing. My profile is good.
Mhm.
I'm me. There I am. I don't need to compare.
Okay, yeah, I like that. I like that thinking. Yeah, because I've switched to guys before, be like, okay, well, yeah, what are other guys doing? And it's just
But I think
and
if
I
you
just
switch
get
to-
gay guys.
I think no, because I think that's the thing. If you're a guy looking for guys, it's only going to show other guys looking for guys. You're not going to get guys looking for girls.
Yeah.
It's
If
kind
you
of
want
like
to know what other guys are doing, this is the key.
Go on.
it's kind of like if you're in.
I
like,
think that if you switch it to guys, though, you get all the guys. Is that how it works, or do you only
No,
get the guys?
because
or
you
guys?
can't swipe right on people who aren't looking for guys.
I've
It doesn't
I've
make
seen
sense.
Tinder trying to make me a little trying to get me to experiment a little bit. Like occasionally guys show up when I'm like going at it. It's like, whoa, no. Like I gotta go the other way.
I didn't know that happened.
Yeah, no, I get guys in my like. I mean, I only have it set to I'm looking for women, and I get guys sometimes. I'm like, that's probably not what it meant to do. But
Yeah,
when I think about it, you know, sometimes people on Facebook have.
I
their,
think that's
like,
important. I think it's on purpose. I think it is.
Yeah, it's trying to get
Because I get guys pretty occasionally too, and I feel like everybody has that same experience. I don't know if you get same sex.
Never had a girl.
it's
Every so often, it's like every few days they'll just give me a few.
Wait, actually, did you know Tinder has a like limit for 12 hours or for 20?
Really? Didn't know. See, I'm not.
Okay, so you're new to it, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, because also girls,
because
like
less, they like people less.
if they go through like 10% of what we do, right? Like they'd have to go through like let's say like 1,000 profiles to like get to the end, and that's like
I'm not gonna lie, my ankle.
it's harder.
Oh shit.
Because
You went hard. I appreciate it though. Anything
Yeah,
for the
It's all
likes.
about the
committed.
effort. All about the effort.
yeah. James, is there something you're shallow about that you wouldn't like date a girl over?
Smoking cigarettes.
Really?
Yeah, straight up.
Yeah.
Couldn't do it.
Yeah, I feel like I'm
Am I
like
getting a look, Emily? Do you smoke cigarettes?
Oh hell no.
Okay, cool.
Hell no.
I mean that like I would hang out with people that smoke cigarettes. I do
Yeah.
hang out with people who smoke cigarettes. I hang around with people while they're smoking cigarettes. I'm
Yeah.
not even somebody who leaves, and like or like even says anything to people who smoke cigarettes. But I couldn't date somebody who smokes cigarettes.
Interesting.
I couldn't have that be like
That's a
because
fine
like
line.
if I'm dating somebody that's part of my life, and like I just don't want to deal with that.
All the time, yeah.
I just don't want to deal with
It's
all
like,
the
okay,
time.
yeah, I'm gonna first
Even
of
if
all,
they smoke occasionally, like
one of my roommates.
maybe the exception would be if they're like a social smoker where they smoke at parties. I'd just be like, because there are people
But they
who do
don't
that. Like,
buy,
they
like,
smoke
packs,
like
you know?
once every like fucking 3 or 4 weeks, and they like if somebody else has a cigarette, they smoke it at a party.
But because then it's not
I don't
part
give
of
a
them,
shit
though.
about that.
That's not part of them. That's like a part of something they
and they're just doing that for
occasionally
like. But if they smoke cigarettes, like like they buy packs of cigarettes and smoke it. I just couldn't be. I wouldn't be able to date them. I have tons of friends who smoke cigarettes, but like, I don't give a shit about that.
Like,
but for some reason, I don't know. I guess it's different.
I feel it.
One of my roommates, I love him to death. I know, I love him. He's a great guy, but he smokes so many cigarettes. I'm just like, yo, are you okay? Like, he's definitely addicted to nicotine. That's like not even a.
If somebody smokes cigarettes,
They're
not doing it for the experience, dude. They're doing it for the.
I'm just he'll be like, yo, I'm gonna smoke a cigarette. 30 minutes later, he's smoking a cigarette. I'm like, yo, it's all right. I love you, and I don't know, you know.
We also had a fair amount of messages. I don't know what Nick was talking about,
but
we were wondering.
It's just like under the table.
I'm gonna agree with James though. I mean, with Dan.
Yeah.
If they like are really religious, like I don't want to talk to you.
Yeah,
Not that I don't want to talk to you.
Wait, what religion?
Well,
Just religious.
just like
They're Buddhists? You tell me if they're Buddhists, you're not into that?
another thing
That's like a plus.
The other thing I might be out of is like if they believe in like astronomical signs.
Oh well, yeah, that's not.
Because that just fucking irks me, you know. It's just like.
Yeah, as a man of science, like who does science, I'm just like, that's fake as fuck.
I mean, we're pretty one side though.
We're super like we're polarized, at least in like a rational like sense.
I mean, like I don't want to date a girl that smokes cigarettes. Like I feel like that would be a deal breaker.
Mm-hmm.
But I've dated a girl who does smoke cigarettes, but that was more long distance, so I didn't really.
So it didn't affect you as much.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
You guys are into science then.
Yeah.
In other words, you believe in global warming.
Oh, for sure. We don't believe in it. There's a difference. It's not we don't believe in it. It's the evidence for it. So we accept that evidence for what it is.
It's like acknowledging it.
Because a belief, I feel like, is like, oh yeah, I believe this. But like,
it
if you
might
acknowledge
not be
something,
true, but, like,
yeah,
this is
exactly.
fact.
It's kind of belief. I feel like is closer to faith. But like, but having evidence for something, is you acknowledge the evidence as this is what is likely happening.
I dig it because it's real.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's real. Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Yeah. We all.
I can't date someone who doesn't believe in global warming.
Oh, for sure. Okay. I can't date a conservative. First of all, I cannot date a conservative.
I could date a fiscal conservative. I can date a social conservative.
Social conservatism off the table. Fiscal conservative, I'd be like, all right.
There's a lot of spectrums.
Well, okay.
Here's
the thing. If you're a fiscal conservative, it's because you don't understand how social conservative is a result of the problems. Like for other people.
Yeah, but there's so many. It's
like if you're a fiscal conservative, it's like okay, that's what you believe, but you don't recognize the social issues that cause the problems. But it's also that you're. But
that's also generalizing somebody as like you're a completely this.
Oh
like,
no,
there's so many spectrums.
No, yeah, for sure. But I'm just saying, being a fiscal conservative doesn't. But being a social liberal or social leftist, because liberals are like pretty much still center right. Being
that just represented Max's.
I'm just saying, like, if you're not,
Yusef is watching right now. He's very happy.
If Yusef is watching, first of all, okay, we didn't. No one shouted out.
Wait,
Yusef.
First, shout out to Yusef
Al Gawi. All right, I'm gonna put a last name out there. My boy, Gainesville, Florida, poli-sci, literature major, Arabic, atheist, big boy, love that man to death.
Thick boy.
Queer. He's got all the identities. You know what I'm saying? He's smart as fuck. He's funny as fuck.
He is the most minority person.
He's thick as fuck. He's hella minority for sure.
He's the good amount of thick too. He's exactly how thick I want.
I want to give him a hug all the fucking time. But I'm gonna say, like, cause this is exactly where he'd fall in the same spectrum. If you don't understand the social conservative, why social conservatism leads to conservative or fiscal issues, then that's a problem. That's that you have this disconnect that you think that all social issues are separate from economics.
Also,
whatever. I'm just saying I'm not informed. I'm just saying I wouldn't date a conservative, and by being a liberal, you're probably not left enough for me either. But I would still date a liberal, but I wouldn't date a conservative.
I mean, like, I don't really have like a superiority complex. Like I'm better than other people.
But I am.
But like,
straight up. Okay, first of all, it's okay to be better than other people. It's okay to be better than other people.
Does Emily?
Do you agree?
Actually, how about this? Our guest gets a buzzer, and when they hit the table hard enough, we move on to the next topic.
Alright.
I would like to give a quick shout out to Comfy Talk.
Yeah.
Mazin and Jack for acknowledging me being the
glue.
The glue that holds the podcast together.
Okay. Tonight was okay. Max, get your ass back here because
I need to pee.
Okay.
Hold on.
Are we skipping the cooking thing?
James,
Hold
why
on.
jug of beer, dude?
Oh wait, are we going me? Okay. To fill in this time, do you want to go me 2 beers versus you 1 beer?
Yes.
Yeah. I guess.
Yes.
Do we have more bud?
Yeah, we got more bud. Dude.
Alright. I've got a timer going.
Well, I don't know if this is as much a timer as it is just like a... Okay,
But I feel like we
are
should
we going
time
to
Yeah,
be
yeah,
it.
we
correct?
should time me.
I'm
Dude,
mostly
I got
timing.
like 24 last time.
I know, that's
Yeah.
why this isn't going to be easy if I go 2. I
Yeah.
don't think I can... Can I pre-crack?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I didn't wait for
like,
it.
That's fair.
Because if
Keep
I'm
in
going
mind,
2...
I'm timing you, so.
I'm
Yeah.
going 2. Okay, are we going to frame Nick? This is what the people want.
Yeah. So James, I've seen him chug a beer in like probably like 6 seconds.
You got it.
But can I do... At this point, 6, and can I do... Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. So I've got a full stomach.
We're going 2 beers
We're
versus 1.
racing. I'm also timing him.
Okay. Yeah, so you can just sit back and relax, Max.
I
You
love
just
to
cheer us
relax.
both on. Actually,
If anyone's looking for the after party after this podcast,
let's stop. Yeah, let's stop dropping stuff on the table though. I feel like that spikes the mic.
Yeah.
Dan slamming his phone down.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm just talking shit before the raise.
Are you ready?
Nick, thank God he doesn't have his headphones in. Last podcast we made Nick keep his headphones in, and we kept like throwing stuff near the mic, and it was just not good for his
Aw,
earbuds.
poor Nick. Lost in hearing.
What?
What? Sorry.
we need to get like a tablecloth down, like a soft table.
Well, I mean, we have the coasters.
Yeah, but
Poster.
I just want to throw my phone.
Yeah.
I wanna.
Just throw it on the ground.
I want to get wild.
We're
Right.
if.
We're gonna get wild right now. I'm ready whenever you are.
We're getting wild.
All right.
I gotta get the
3, 2,
Mrs. Bernard.
1.
Mark.
All right.
Okay.
James got a quick head start on there. You know, the glass touched the lips before a little bit quicker than Dan.
Okay, we'll
but
take
that's
that into
okay.
account.
That's okay. We know we won't because you know the time was the same for both of them. James is done with 1 already. Dan's still on his first. All right, let's see. I feel
15
like.
seconds.
All right, is James gonna push through or is Dan about to? This is gonna be incredible if this happens.
Alright, you
still
definitely.
have some left?
I did not set that timer. That was like 24. It might have been 23.
Okay, so
You lose.
in fact, James was not able to do 2 beers in the time that Dan was able to do 1.
Granted, James has done that before.
I'm
Alright, yeah.
99.9% sure you
Me and Dan are 1-1 in 2v1.
yeah.
Wow.
James is beating me very handily the first time we did that.
But you've had
That
so much
shows your
practice
improvement.
tonight,
Look
yeah.
at this.
Yeah.
You know, you got all the encouragement. You got the live viewers.
Yeah.
How many live viewers do we have right now, Nick? We lost a lot.
We have
Nick,
10, and
we got back up to 10. We were
Yeah,
okay.
okay.
Just so you guys know,
Let's
I didn't
take
want
it
to say
back to 9,
what.
But
I don't want to say anything. We went down to 1 when the stream crashed because it resets. So
we
people
do
had to
have a
retune in.
request.
Okay.
It's from Charlotte. She goes, "Tell Dan to pronounce my last name with an H."
Bernhard,
Yeah, Bernhard.
not Bernard. Bernhard.
I mean, it doesn't really matter because Charlotte's last name is going to change. Her mom's last name is going to change.
it's gonna be Decker soon.
Would you
Yeah,
be
yeah.
willing to hyphenate then?
I'd hyphenate.
Decker Bernhard.
She has like a
Or Bernhard
beautiful last name that I can't
What
pronounce
is-
or remember.
Bernhard.
Let's get into okay.
Spike the mic.
So we're almost 2 hours into this. Let's get into what this whole podcast was supposed to be about.
Having games and stuff.
It was supposed to be the free game show. So we had a whole bunch of games lined up. But we got way too into the conversation.
Which is good because it means
Yeah, we filled in time.
Conversation was good.
So
Wow, that was powerful. That was weak.
it was necessary.
We're not this charming without each other.
You're what?
We're not this charming without each other.
I don't know. Okay, wow.
I'm just saying, like, we really.
This is our first game show, and this is for all 3 of you. Because this is a big conversation
Yeah.
thing. So I'm going to ask a question, and you all have to come to your own answer.
All right.
The trick of this is, I'm going to give you a brief synopsis of 3 news stories, okay? I'm going to give you the spark notes of 3 news stories. And you have to tell me which one is the real news story that actually happened.
All right. For also for our fans out there, whatever team you're on, Team Tinder, Team Emily.
And those who are on
Team-
Team James are now transferring to Team Dan.
Yeah, if you're on Team Dan or Team James, they're the same. And Team Max. Anytime one of us gets a question wrong, if you're on our team, you drink. If we get a question right, you're in the clear.
Okay. So this is called 3 stories. I'm going to give you 3 sets of 3 stories, okay? Whoever's the most points at the end wins. If you guess the correct story, you get a point. And if you win, you just win. There's no prize, okay? You just get pride in yourself, and
Alright,
which is honestly the best prize of them all.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
So I'm going to give you a brief synopsis of 3 stories. Actually, I don't want covering this because I think, okay. And you have to tell me which one is a real thing that happened. In 2012, NASA sent a Mars rover to, guess where? Mars. Okay. And this isn't the what's the one that
just crashed or whatever.
Yeah.
That ran out of battery.
This is not your father's Mars.
I actually don't have the name for this one. But it was around for about 6 months before it tipped over on an uneven surface. Okay? And so they didn't have the technology to put this back up. So this is expensive. They can't just millions of dollars. I also don't have the price, but millions of dollars to make another one and send it out there. What's cheaper though was to send another rover out there to knock it back over. It doesn't have all the same tools. It only knocks back over the other rover. So they sent it out there. It takes a few months to get there, and it took about
Mars is far.
What?
Mars is far.
And due to landing issues, it took about 2 years to get it from where it landed to they approximated 2 to 2.5 years to get it from where it landed to where the Mars rover tipped over, and within 3 feet, this rover also tipped over on a different uneven surface.
All right,
so that's your first story. That's your first brief synopsis. Okay.
Where are my tax dollars
going? The second brief synopsis. A group of individuals, and I believe it's about 5 or 6, don't quote me on this, we're going to rob a business. Okay, it's a big warehouse, they make a lot of things. And so they succeed. They get all this, I think it was approximately about $1 million worth of electronics in the back of their truck, and they're driving away. But they were caught handily because they were not aware that the company that they were stealing from sells high-precision GPS electronics. And they were tracked down by the company that was making them easily and captured them. They didn't even need the police. So that's your second story. And your final story, to weigh against the others. Way back in the day, and I'm not giving a year, because I'm giving lots of less, I don't want to make it too specific because that might make it easier. When they were deciding what sound an ambulance should make, they had a competition. And they were allowed, like, you could have people, you could have animals, you could have electronics, you could just make it, like, ambiently. You could make any noise you wanted to make an ambulance noise. And the people who were manufacturing the ambulance would pick the most appropriate noise that they felt would be most alerting. And that would be chosen as the basis for the ambulance model. And so they had a competition, they had a bunch of people, and it was, it was going well, it wasn't going that well, people just kind of had, like, kind of hard to manufacture noises. And they ended up going with, and this is how it goes, a child in the audience who was wailing and crying in his mother's arms. And that noise was it was like, Wah! And they chose that one above all other entrances, and then manufactured the electronic version of that to be the ambulance noise.
Could you do that noise one more time?
No, that's actually not possible.
Yeah.
So I want you to deliberate and decide. You can all choose different answers, but you guys need to discuss which one of those is true and which two of those did I write very briefly before you guys
are we picking one fake one and one true one?
Just one.
Only one is true. Two of them I made up.
One is true.
I mean, I really just want the last one to be true.
Me too, but I don't think it is.
Well, give me some reasoning. Fill in some time.
Because it's fucking ridiculous.
The ambulance one you're saying?
Yeah.
I feel like the Mars one's true because you had the most detail in it.
So detailed.
Okay. Don't worry about the level of detail. I took that into I'm
just saying everything else was kind of nonsense.
I have only 1 or 2 sentences per one, and the detail that I add in is don't take the detail into account.
Second one, they would have needed the police anyway.
Sure. It's a good segment.
One, they didn't call the police. because we know where these guys are, but also they didn't call me.
Who would have fought the police?
I am
Especially if they were dads.
I'm a very strong advocate of vigilante justice. But yeah, no, I just really want the last one to be true. I just want.
So
is that your answer?
That'll be my answer because I just really.
Final answer. Okay.
I want it so bad.
Are you locking in the ambulance one?
Yeah, I'm locking it in. Final answer.
Mars.
You're locking in Mars. Final answer. Give me some reasoning, Phil.
I told you the detail. I feel like I've heard it before. Could be wrong though.
Yeah, I'm with you. Definitely Mars, because the other two just no, just no.
Just no. Why no though? Why no?
Because
why no for the why no for the ambulance and why no for the tech robbery?
For the ambulance, that is just not how they would find the sound that
I
they
feel like they'd be more methodical about it.
Right? Like there's what?
And for the warehouse, at first you didn't specify. You're like, they just make things. It doesn't matter what they make.
Yeah.
They just make things, and you're like, oh, but they make high tech.
It was
GPS
your
Because
later.
it was the reveal. It was the reveal. Okay, I knew what they made when I first started telling a story. Don't let the delivery affect it.
It does affect
But
it.
as long-
does
I'm
okay.
still
affect
picking Mars.
Okay, is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have okay. Starting out week, it was the tech delivery. It was a true story. They stole like $1 million worth of GPS locators. And the company, this is a true story, the company tracked them, they called the police and said, don't track them down, we're going to do it. They caught the robbers and used it as an advertisement. They advertised that they caught them with the GPS locators.
That's badass.
That's a true
badass.
story.
Alright, anybody on
I need a
any team
GPS
needs to
now.
drink because all of us got it wrong.
All of you got it wrong.
Let's drink my water.
Also,
wow.
props to me for coming up with a good segment. Let's just take
That was
Wow.
good. That was
Yeah,
good.
I like that.
I did
All right.
really didn't expect it.
It's 9 o'clock.
Okay.
Okay.
That's fine.
Oh, it's bedtime.
Bedtime.
My mom says bedtime.
So,
I'm
wait,
out.
no, we have more.
Okay.
There's more of these.
Oh, okay.
That wasn't the only one.
Yeah, we're all at 0
You
points.
said good segment, so I was like, I thought you thought it was done.
Well, I mean, no, I'm saying
All right.
it is a good segment.
Team
Okay.
James, we're chugging a beer if we get no points.
Oh, fuck, where's my beer?
So,
Just finished the beer.
listen.
Do I need more?
Do you want another bud?
You want
I'm gonna get the other thing.
Okay. We'll wait till Max gets back.
Yeah.
But that's interesting with the tech thing, right? I left out a detail because I didn't want to add too much detail. You know what else happened while
This
they
is
were
like
robbing
reverse
that warehouse? One of the dudes who was robbing the warehouse went into the kitchen and stole a beer, but cut his finger on the beer when he was opening it. So they had a blood sample
What?
and
Where'd all the beer
fingerprint samples,
should
and
just
they
be
stole
right
GPS
by the-
location.
Yeah,
fucking
these are the
food.
worst robbers ever.
That's a true
in
story.
history. Wow. I would hate to be them.
You know, it's like I don't know. This is a very obscure reference, but if anyone from the '90s remembers like the movie Three Ninjas, it's sort of like the like the villains from Three Ninjas, like just so incompetent. Like and then they got their ass kicked by like three like 10-year-olds. It was
What do you want, Max?
He wants beer.
I want a Yingling. That's what I want.
Oh,
That's what I want.
could have just said, dude.
Oh,
I didn't know they're over here.
Okay, get over here. We got the next one. Okay?
Okay.
You all didn't get that, okay? I'm
Yeah.
surprised. There's 3 of you and 3 options, so it's actually shocking that none of you got it right.
Yeah, we just suck.
I was just very convincing. And
wait.
Emily-
So
Emily-
the thing
Yeah, I'm
that
with you.
I wanted that to be true.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, no,
That wasn't true, the ambulance thing. There was an
Yeah,
ambulance
never mind,
driving
hold
by and I made that story up. That sounds like, right?
No.
No,
it doesn't.
that was probably the least viable out of all the options.
Definitely.
But you
Okay,
went
well,
with it.
You chose it!
You went with
I
it.
just wanted it.
You live in a fantasy land,
The
Dan.
Mars thing sounded real, though, right?
Yeah.
It did,
yeah.
for sure.
That
Yeah,
did not happen.
that was the one I
You
was like,
think
okay,
NASA
that
would
that
just
one's real.
tip over a fucking rover on some uneven surface? Okay, anyway.
Okay,
It
we're in
might
this for the
happen.
win.
Get
now.
your head in the gear for this one. That was the warm-up, okay?
I don't think that's the
End the
phrase, but
game.
we're going with it.
Do it anyway. Rapper B.O.B. Okay? Give me some songs. Give me some examples for anybody who doesn't know B.A.B. Because I can only name airplanes. Oh, can you name some other songs that aren't airplanes?
I don't fucking know. I never.
Yeah, that's
fuck B.O.B.
literally it. Nothing else is wrong.
I can name B.O.B. came to O-Fest in Oneonta, New York. 2013,
Did he?
2012.
He sings so good.
He came one of the years, I think. I'm gonna fact check that real quick.
Okay, but B.O.B. still relevant somehow.
Is he?
Is the point? Yes.
I've never heard his name.
He's still touring.
in years.
He's still. And by the way, this isn't one of the 3 stories. He's actually still
Okay,
like.
I
has
feel like
shows.
being touring and being relevant are different things. Like,
Okay.
I feel like
Fair
if you're
okay,
touring,
I guess I
like
can't
it's your
actually say it's
job.
still relevant.
Being relevant is like people
I thought
like
Backstreet Boys
typically.
touring.
Yeah,
Are they?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe.
So that's a good
Yeah.
example. But this isn't one of the 3 stories. B.O.B. still has shows. That's just true. That's not one of the 3 things.
All right,
Okay.
Got
Fact.
it.
But B.O.B. recently had to reimburse a crowd of about 25,000 for sending a B.O.B. impersonator instead of himself because he couldn't make the show, but he didn't want to cancel the show, so he sent a double. That's
badass.
and I don't know whether
I hope that's
I don't
real.
know whether he thought
I know,
nobody
me
would
too.
notice or whether he thought it would be good enough, but
Good enough.
there was
like me.
they noticed, there was an uproar, and either the manager or B.O.B. decided that there's a reimbursement. I don't know if it's a full reimbursement, but there was a reimbursement. Okay.
That's badass. Like, I want to have that kind of power and be like, yo, you look enough like me, just do what I do.
That's what went through his head. So that's the first story.
Mm-hmm.
The second story is that there's a young couple. They YouTube, okay? That's
Of course.
maybe they have other jobs, but they YouTube.
But they
okay?
also YouTube, right?
They have one young child, and the wife is pregnant with a
Mm.
second.
Shit.
Don't know how pregnant, okay? She's
But kind of pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
So they do shit. They weekly uploads. Okay. Actually, I don't know if it's weekly. Probably weekly uploads. And so they do a bunch of stunts. And one of them was, if you shoot a book that's thick enough with a pistol, the bullet won't go through. So the husband put the bullet up to his heart, and the wife pulled the trigger, and he died. He died because of the YouTube video. And now that wife is pregnant, and they have a child. All for a YouTube video. And the third one actually isn't a news story. I'm switching it up. A statistic. More alligators have killed people in Florida than the other way around. So which one of that is true and which 2 of those are false?
I feel
Okay.
like I believe them all, so this is rough.
Yeah, I went first last time, so you guys can go.
Oh, fuck.
If you need a repeat, let me know. If you need my...
Oh my god. More alligators have come in Florida than the other way around. I don't... I'm going to say that I'm going to go with the first one again being true.
Which was
B.O.B. sent a
B.O.B..
stunt double.
Okay.
I had to reimburse his fans.
And what's some reasoning? Give me why the other 2 are false and that one's true.
Because people kill alligator all the time. In fact, like, you can buy, like, alligator meat at,
I
like,
can't trust.
if you go to the Everglades, you know, you can buy alligator
Nick
meat.
doesn't... By the way, Nick doesn't know the answers.
I don't know the answers, but I know the answer.
You can buy alligator meat. Like, that's just true. Like, so I think alligators are killed pretty regularly. People aren't killed by regular alligators. Like, I would hear about it. I'm from Florida, you know what I mean? I follow Florida Man on Twitter.
True.
The second one,
Excuse me.
I just don't know if I believe that. Like, I believe that that's a possible thing that could have happened, but I don't believe that a couple with a child and a child on the way as well would have tried that, especially for YouTube. I feel like somebody with money, like B.O.B., who isn't that famous, but is like trying to be like, oh, I'm really famous, would do that.
Okay, that's... So,
Do you like B.O.B.?
Emily.
Like, you seem to
I'm so conflicted right now.
Okay, so what's your initial guess?
I was gonna go with 3.
Which was... Wait, I can't remember order.
The alligator one.
alligators.
Okay.
Because
So what's your logic for why that's true and the other 2 are false? That's fine. That's your final answer. It's good to pick different ones because you guys were wrong before. So.
I feel like that's what I want to go with because... Wait, what was it? Say it one more
more
time.
Alligator one?
alligators kill people than people kill alligators.
Yes.
I feel like people are stupid. They would get killed by alligators, but you're not gonna, like, go out of your way to kill one. So if you're, like, not bothering it, you're just gonna leave it alone. But if you do something stupid, it'll kill you. So, like...
People in Florida are pretty stupid. That's why I left.
Okay. But why are the other 2 false?
That first one,
Which was B.O.B.
yeah. It doesn't seem realistic. We would just cancel the show rather than send someone in place of you and then reimburse them. That
Okay. And the YouTube one?
I would go with the YouTube one because he told me to.
Yo, what
Okay.
the fuck?
I semi feel
What's your-
like I was also gonna go with that one because, again, people are stupid, right? And if you have a YouTube show, you're pretty dedicated to it. You might pull a gun on yourself. But that's kind of sad. So
we're gonna request the final answer from you.
I'm going with the alligators.
Okay.
I'm going with the alligators.
Dan, what's your logic? What's your final answer and what's your logic?
Final answer is number 2.
Which was
Okay, someone's right here.
Was the YouTube shooter? Number 1.
so 3 different answers. Somebody's right.
Yeah. So we got number 1. We have the rapper MF Doom, who will normally send. He normally sends replacements to his concerts, and people get pissed. But MF Doom's personality is his persona is a villain, so it kind of plays into it. So just sending a fake to it, and he's never returned the money for it. So BRB would not have to do that. For the alligators, when I go against alligators, I just punch them in the snout. And then and then I want to keep them alive, so they just tell the other alligators yo,
Watch out for Dan.
yeah, don't fuck with this dude. He's gonna hit you in the snout pretty hard. And also the second one, I heard that actually happened. I saw that in the news.
Okay.
The dude died.
So final answer. Dan is correct. A YouTube couple actually pulled a stunt for a YouTube video, and this man had a child
so
and his wife was
sad.
pregnant, and they had a thick book, and she pulled
book.
out a gun, shot him,
How
and
thick a book?
killed him.
Why
You know what?
would
If
you do
Obviously
that?
not thick enough.
I'm sure if it was the Bible, they would have been safe.
I don't.
That's a thick fucking
Somebody
book.
should look up what book it
True.
was. I'm sure they tried something thicker than the Bible. I'm sure they tried But anyway,
I would have used my
That's-
biochem textbook. Vote.
that was the true story. Unfortunately.
He's not even happy.
Yeah, Dan, you're not even happy.
All right, so if
You're
you're on
up
Team
1-0.
Max,
Yeah,
if you're
sorry,
on,
I'm trying to text.
if you're on Team Max or Team Emily, take a drink.
That's so sad.
The Bio Bowens on real though, right? That
No.
was.
I thought
Maybe
so.
a little bit.
Dude, we got.
I believe
I
it.
need to be pretty bad.
Where's that family
Okay,
now,
I'm
though?
done.
Where are they now?
I
I don't know. You can Google it because that's a true
They're
story.
not on YouTube. That's for sure.
Yeah, you can straight up Google it because that's a true story.
Wow.
So we're gonna wait for Dan. What would you do if you were? She's pregnant.
Still,
I mean, yeah.
That happened
Still?
recently. She might still be pregnant.
Oh, wow. That's recent.
It was pretty recent.
did she abort her her child and just raise her own? That she already had.
Live child.
Abort the
She
live
aborted the
child?
live one and
It started over.
She's like, okay, obviously you were raised by the.
Oh my god. That's so bad.
New beginnings.
Oh, man.
If this isn't the best podcast,
This is definitely the best one we've done so far.
Really?
I think so. I mean,
I see so. We
I've laughed the most this one. That's what I'm judging it by.
That's true. Because normally it's
that's a
just
good
me and
judge.
Max. We barely have Dan on, which is a mistake.
Dan's been on it a lot. Yeah.
And we have an Emily, which is the largest
Yeah.
mistake we've made.
I know.
I agree. So that means I'm coming back.
Yeah.
I think so. I think we should have Emily back.
I'd like that. I'd like that.
Emily seems, you seem into it, right?
I'm so into
You
it.
have good voice too.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
yeah, you have a good voice.
Cool.
I know you hear a different voice in your head than what
Yeah.
everybody else hears.
If I
But,
listen to this, I'm gonna think I sound like a man. If I sound like a man, keep it to yourself.
I mean, you can listen to it again and be the judge, but
That's a yes. Okay.
I don't think you sound like a man.
A little bit.
I think you sound like Emily.
I think you sound exactly like Emily, actually.
Emily Biggs dances.
Yeah.
And
Something like that. That's something like your Twitter.
Emily
wait, is that the
Gibbs?
YouTube one?
Emily Gibbs. I had it back.
Right?
Yeah,
Like, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. Yeah, get it in the chat. Prove
What happened?
prove that it's real.
What happened?
Nick has the headline in it. Like,
Yeah, we definitely need proof.
okay, so this last one is the hardest one.
Those are one already?
No.
I've been tricked
I
every
went
time.
for I went
I've
for
been tricked
easy to
every
hard.
You better. I read the New York Times, dude.
time. You're informed.
Well, this one, hold on, let me read this first. This one, the past two that I did happened in 2016 was the tech robbery, and 2017 was the YouTube thing. This one happened prior to 2016, so this is kind of digging back. So, were you guys paying attention years ago?
Just to you.
I'm ready.
There's a married couple. No names.
No names.
No names. Okay.
A regular John and Sarah.
Actually, give them names.
John and Sarah.
John and Sarah. Okay.
Pretty ambiguous.
But this isn't to do with the true or false. I'm guessing their names aren't John
Paul,
and Sarah.
no. It's Morgan and Morgan.
Morgan and Morgan. Whatever their names are. They live in a normal suburban home. Doorbell rings. Husband opens the door. Actually, I don't know if this is the hardest one. This might be the... Husband opened the door. Okay? Clown is standing there. He's holding 2 balloons. One of them says, "You're the greatest." Okay? Clown kills the husband with a gun, shoots him in the doorway, drives away. Later, Clown marries woman who was married to the man that he just killed.
No.
Next story. There is a brewery, much like this one, much like Omegang, okay? They're an indie brewery. They make some hip beers, okay?
Omegang Fruition, Omegang Nirvana.
Give a spot, Max.
Sponsored.
So Omegang, Cooperstown, New York. You know, home of baseball, home of good beer. That's what I'm saying. Omegang Fruition, solid whip beer, brewed with passion fruit, kiwi, and mango. Got nice fruity overtones, but the solid, kind of bitter, sour undertones, but also the nice body of a whip beer. How's the Nirvana IPA?
It's great. I love me a good India Pale Ale.
James' hometown is about 30 minutes from Cooperstown, so that's some local local.
So it's a good brewery. It's a hip brewery. It's one of those, there's a lot of microbreweries opening up with the new hip kids, okay? It's based in Austin, Texas, okay? Okay, Austin, Texas. But not many employees. The person who owns it is a single person.
Wait, this is a new brewery in Austin, Texas, is what you're saying?
Well, it was new at one point. All these stories are old.
Okay.
Assume that all these 3 stories are old.
But at the time, the brewery we're talking about in this story is in Austin, Texas, and it was new.
Okay, well this...
Wait
till you hear the rest of it. The employer requires all of his employees, during the time that they are working, to be intoxicated with the beer that they brew at the brewery. So that's a constant rule. That's when it was new, and that's also with the current. So they, and not like wasted to the point you can't do your job, but you need to be drinking the beer while you're working at the brewery. The beer that they brew at the brewery. Decent level intoxicated with the beer they're brewing in the brewery. And
it's a good job.
Third story.
I wouldn't want to work there.
Would you guys actually? Side question: would you want to work there?
Oh, God damn
It'd be cool, but I don't want an employer who requires that, because I'd be like, I don't think you know what's good for your company. So.
True.
But also,
okay,
if he's also
actually,
drunk,
let me
he might
change
give
it
me
from
more.
requires. I don't know if it's requires or recommended, but everybody is. Okay, so I don't know if it's a choice or a requirement, but everybody is intoxicated. Not intoxicated. Everybody's intoxicated while they're working there. Everybody's drinking while they're working. Okay, but would you guys work there? Assuming it's not required.
Yeah, I mean, I want to work in a brewery. That'd be sick.
I feel like if you're just pounding back beers, like you're gonna be pretty mellow. Like it's not like taking shots of vodka.
Easy to work with. Easy to work with.
You're not taking shots of like. You want to fight someone?
That's an issue. We are so sorry to anybody with headphones in. Sincere apologies to anybody with headphones in.
Yeah, you're not gonna be drinking vodka that makes you want to fight people. You're not gonna be drinking the vodka that makes you want to have sex with people. So as long as my coworkers aren't trying to do either of those, like, I'm gonna be all right,
I feel like I wouldn't want to work there.
No?
No, 1, I'm not really a beer fan. Sorry. But 2, if
I guess you wouldn't be
was-
working at a brewery in the beginning if you...
Exactly. But also if it was required, like...
Yeah. Well, we're assuming it's not required. We're assuming it's
recommended.
It's just
it happens.
understood.
It happens.
Then I wouldn't work there because it just wouldn't happen.
The culture is not what you want.
And
Exactly.
third story. Max Sosa had a Tumblr account.
Did I?
And listen for the whole story because the entire story is important. You need to tell me if the entire story is true. And we're going to have Max go last on this one and give his opinion. Max slapped his cat in the face with his dick and gave his cat AIDS.
What the fuck?
So that's our 3 stories. Emily, which one is true and which 2 are false?
Okay. So I think that the brewery one is true.
Okay, what's your logic?
If it's like a hip, new brewery, I feel like the boss, whoever, I think it's right. Whoever owns this would be like...
It's actually interchangeable in this case.
All right, thank you for confirming. I feel like whoever owns this would be like, if they're hip, hip new brewery, they wouldn't mind, and in fact might encourage the consumption of their beers.
Because you want your employees to promote what they're doing.
Exactly, they want to know, be knowledgeable about it.
Comfy Talk's on here.
All right.
We'll hold on.
Yo, shout out Comfy Talk.
Shout out Comfy Talk.
So that was my logic there. I feel like it kind of just makes sense. I really hope the third story isn't true. Oh my god. Okay. What was my logic for the first one?
I don't know.
Wait,
the clown.
Wait, which one was the first one?
Clown shut the door and
clown.
shot the husband. Husband.
So
married the
husband
wife.
opened the door,
Honestly,
clown shot it. Wife ended up marrying the person who's dressed up as a clown.
That's where. See, I feel like a clown might show up at someone's door and kill that person, but then marrying the wife of that person, that's where you lost me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair enough logic. Dan?
Um.
Speak up towards the mic.
Yeah. So I think the real outlier from story number 3 is the cat AIDS. Because I think at that time the time of the story, Max was he would have been about 13. Which involves no sexual contact with pretty much anyone, right? So I think cat AIDS is a little out of the question.
Far-fetched.
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah. Number 2, I was texting someone. I didn't hear the story.
Which story do you need again?
Well, I guess number 2. I was gonna guess.
Which one is number 2?
Where they drank beer at the brewery. It was promoted. Drank beer.
So
they
there's
drank
like a
all the
new,
beer.
well, it was new at the time, indie brewery in Austin, Texas, where the employer, and we're not clear on whether it recommends or requires,
Do you have the
but
name of the
all the
brewery?
employees are intoxicated while they're working there on the beer that they are brewing at the brewery.
I mean,
Believable.
like, I don't know. I don't remember the first one, but
Wait, what do you want?
So you
the first
only
one?
remembered one.
No. I'm just gonna go for the first one. We're
The
going
first
for
one was a clown
Yeah.
comes up to the door.
Gotta
The
take
husband
risks.
answers the door. The clown kills the husband,
Yeah.
and ends up marrying the wife of the man that he killed.
That one is true because girls do not like nice guys. Number 1 is true.
Okay.
Wow.
That's funny.
And Max, what's your logic?
I'm gonna go with number 2.
Which was?
That the people at the brewery were drunk on the beer they drank. Number 1, I don't think would be true.
Well, give the logic of why you think that,
So,
and give the
okay.
logic why you don't think
For
that.
number 1, very specifically,
The clown one.
the woman. The only way I can see that happening is if the woman convinced somebody to kill their husband and then marry them afterwards, and they wouldn't have married them prior to that. Because I don't know the incentive why the husband needed to be killed. Unless the woman first wanted someone to kill her husband in the form of a clown, which just really seems far-fetched and strange to me. Rather sounds like the plot of a movie. Number 3 is not true.
Why do you think that, Max?
Because I did not give my cat feline AIDS.
But can you explain the true parts of that story?
You cannot transmit human AIDS to cats. Not that I have human AIDS.
But can you
But
explain the
they're
full story of
different
that?
Yeah. I feel like part of that story is
That
fabricated.
story is very partially true. Can we?
But,
Do
yeah,
you want me to explain, Max, or do you want to?
So-
Do you want to explain?
The summer between my 8th grade and 9th grade years, I did
The
have a
best
Tumblr.
years.
I did have a Tumblr. It was very funny. And what I thought would be very funny, because I was in 8th grade, was if I dick slapped my cat. I'm gonna say rest in peace Bailey, because I miss my cat. He did die.
From that?
No, not from that. Emily, come on, have more faith in me.
I forgot he died.
No, he died. Okay, wait, Max, how did he die?
Cat AIDS.
He died of cat AIDS. The cat actually died of cat AIDS. The only false part of that story is that Max didn't give it to him, and Max dick slapped his cat, and then it died of cat AIDS.
Oh my god.
But like years later, like a lot of years later, it wasn't like right afterwards. It was like the cat died while I was in college. So, as opposed to when. It was funny. It was just like I was like I'm just my cat. So when I got naked, I had a fucking erection in my room. I was 13. I held back my penis like this, you know, my one arm, and then let it go. And hit my cat in the face. Had a webcam. My face wasn't in it. You couldn't tell that I was 13. You couldn't tell that I was 13. So you couldn't like say it was child porn or anything.
Yeah, that means it's legal.
It might have
You
been.
cannot tell the age.
There was no, you know.
I'm learning so much about everyone.
I mean,
the company talk said. Max packing a dongo dong that took the cat head clean off.
no, shout out Comfy Talk. I like the support of my big dick. It's actually very average size. But yeah, so that happened. It was a bonding moment. I miss Bailey a lot. I have an imprint of his paw print on my desk currently here in Syracuse. He's one of my best friends. A beautiful cat, great friend.
Do you do that to all your best friends?
No.
Okay, that was a question.
You don't get paw prints of all your best friends?
I wasn't talking about the paw prints.
Only when they die.
Oh, she wasn't talking about the paw prints.
Yeah, no. However, that video led to a girl that I knew asking me to dick slap her, and I did.
Congrats.
It was really that was my first sexual experience.
That?
Yeah.
Wow, you dove right in.
And
what was your second?
It was a while later. I'll just go with that. But it made me very uncomfortable, and I was not happy with that first sexual experience at all. But that's what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Close the door.
So that last one is not true. The first one is not true. I think the second one is true.
Yeah, what's true?
Okay, wait. Wow. So what was your vote of true?
The brewery, people being drunk on their own beer.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what were all of your final votes? I already forgot. You chose
brewery.
Brewery.
I'm gonna pee out the window. Is that okay?
You don't want to hear the ending?
I chose number one.
Stay out of the window.
Okay.
I'm gonna be here. Is that okay?
Yeah, I chose number one because there's no shot of me losing.
The true story, and because this is the hardest, this may shock most of you.
Oh my.
The clown one. What? That happened. Lift up the. Okay.
Wait.
A clown? A guy dressed up as a clown killed a woman's husband and then married that woman. That happened.
Girls don't like nice guys. Girls don't like nice
guys. That literally happened.
That he killed her husband.
I don't know if she knew. I didn't look at any more details.
This was in the news?
This feels amazing. Relieving yourself feels great.
I'm happy.
Any one of our viewers and anybody here can look that up. That's true.
That was like, how did you find that out?
I was super ready for the segment.
Yeah, you came prepared.
That was a good segment, right? Okay, so that's a weekly thing.
I'm the what? We suck.
Yeah, no, you next. Dan got 2 points and nobody else got any points.
We were thinking way too logically. Wow.
You never underestimate human behavior.
So I have a question.
We'll start.
I have one. This will be my final question for Emily.
Okay.
Why don't girls like nice guys?
Okay. Okay, I think that's a bit of a generalization.
Yeah.
But
I want your opinion. Why?
But I kind of feel like
this is the wrap-up question.
Yeah. Why
this is
don't
quintessential. So Emily,
why don't girls like nice guys?
You've had your 50 minutes of fame. Solidify it. If you want to be let back in future weeks, it's all about this question. Okay.
Next week.
What happened to the last 2.5 hours?
Your performance prior to this doesn't matter. It's only your answer to why don't girls like nice guys.
Why don't girls like nice guys? It could be for a variety of reasons. One reason is girls instinctually are looking for a guy who's protective. And that comes with a little bit of aggression sometimes.
Yeah,
kind of force, like assertive.
Taking charge. Charge, yeah.
Yeah, so like instincts, but also girls don't like nice guys if they're kinky. Because if you're too nice, in a way, it is kind of unattractive.
Mhm.
It's boring.
Because you just get what you want automatically. It's like
Yeah, I guess
like,
we
oh,
kind
wow,
of
you're
like
so
a
good. It's like,
bit of a challenge. Girls are playful, you know. So if a guy is like too nice, it's way too easy.
I've read an animal behavior before. No. Like the way to get a dog to like you is be very hot and cold with it, right? Like the dog does not know whether like when you greet it, you're gonna be like, oh, come here, come get some pets, or like you're like, yo, fuck you, like, and that would be the dog.
That's exactly how girls want to be treated.
Yeah.
fuck you.
Nailed it. Perfect.
But no, I mean we're not gonna be very different from animal behavior.
There's definitely some similarity, evolution.
It's true.
There's
But-
evolutionary
People forget
history.
that.
But you've got a friend. He's been very nice to you, and you just won't have sex with him. Why don't girls like nice guys? In that situation,
Well, I mean, if she wants to have sex with that person who's being very nice
You-
to them, she
you-
does like nice guys.
Yeah.
In that case, she likes a nice guy, or she's attracted to a nice guy.
You don't want to have sex with him.
If you
you
so
don't.
for,
Oh, you don't.
You don't want to have sex with this guy.
because
Well, I guess
he's
what do you mean by
nice?
like?
No, it's he's very nice guy. He's not your type. He's not
Well, that's it.
he's not Max. He's not you're not swiping on Tinder, right? He's a very nice guy though.
Very nice. Okay, I have someone pictured. All right,
Yeah.
Oh.
Why don't
Wait,
girls
who
like
is this
nice
who's
guys?
pictured? Is this a specific person or is this?
he's a very nice guy. That's it. So I don't like him.
Oh yeah. So obviously she doesn't like him.
Yeah.
But some girls do like nice guys.
Is that true?
Yeah, some girls do like nice guys.
Dan, how does that make you feel?
I've been missing him, because I'm such a nice guy, I wanna take care of your dad for you. I wanna take him out, and
You
that's
want to
like
fight people's dads.
Yeah,
That's
so
what we
that
heard
makes
so
you
far.
not a
It's-
nice
it's-
guy.
Well,
it's-
he can be nice with someone to fight someone's
okay,
dad.
yeah, it is.
You might be doing someone a favor if
We-
they don't like their dad.
We are in the D&D alignment chart. It is good versus evil, lawful versus chaotic. I am a chaotic good. I want to fight your dad for good reasons. Good is basically versus.
You're like Batman.
Yeah, exactly like Batman. Evil is doing things.
He's just not as rich or strong.
Evil,
It's loose.
evil basically boils down to you doing stuff for yourself, and good
Is altruistic.
Girls don't
Yeah,
like
yeah.
evil guys.
good is altruistic. Like I might get scratched up a little bit fighting your dad.
So wait,
I'm not gonna lie. But
So
like,
girls like chaotic neutral guys, where they don't do anything for themselves or other people. They just do things.
yeah.
And they do things recklessly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, reckless
Wow.
is good.
I feel like I'd have a lot more girls if that were true.
I feel like everyone likes a chaotic neutral.
I'm a chaotic neutral, I think.
Chaotic
What do you think?
neutral. Did we
Put me
just
on the
invent
line.
something?
Yeah, Max is Max.
Well, are we taking what Max are we taking into account?
Drunk
Like,
Max is chaotic neutral.
Drunk Max is chaotic, almost evil. Because he
You're
won't.
evil.
Wait, I don't know. Because Max is like the type of person who, like, hypothetically would punch a hole in somebody's wall because it's fun.
Yeah.
Well, there's also a lot of
where
emotional
does that
baggage
fit
though
in?
with that.
Where does that fit in?
Wait, yeah. So doing that for his own emotional baggage, that's leaning toward evil, and chaotic is just doing something not lawful. It's sort of like
Okay,
like
I
debauchery.
punched a hole in their wall because I was provoked and I was drunk, so I didn't know how to react. So I punched a hole in their
provoked. How provoked?
Mhm.
wall. Emotionally provoked.
Emotional baggage, I think, is important because girls, again,
I'll
want
buy
to
30
be
after
the
this.
person to fix you.
Ooh.
So if you have you have emotional.
Yo, I
Turmoil.
need to be fixed.
Okay.
I need to be
Listen,
fixed.
that is key here. I feel emotional baggage fucks you up potentially. Okay, so that could make that.
Tell
if
me
you have
about it.
So if you have emotional baggage, you're probably not going to be what we're talking about here as a nice guy. You have emotional baggage. Girls are attracted to it because we make guys our projects. It's bad, but I think it's true. And we
What
don't
do
even
you-
know what's
What do you
happening.
mean by make guys your projects?
You want to be the girl to come along and like fix. Are you okay?
No, I'm upset at a text I got because, okay, first of all, we have people in the audience who are doing audience interaction with us, but we're not in front of the computer, so we don't see that.
Wait, what are they? I can go.
It's specific. Okay, Katie is
you wanna go?
upset. Katie's upset because she says, I'm commenting, read them out loud. This is supposed to be interactive. I'm interacting.
Okay, well that's all Nick's fault. He isn't in the room right now.
So the
Dan,
person-
can you go operate the laptop?
I do agree with the project thing though, because I feel like I have gone after damsels in distress, just because I feel like I'm gonna be noble. I'm gonna
You
help
think
this
you're
girl
gonna
out.
be the different one to change them?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not necessarily like change them, but like, because like
Support
change,
them, support
yeah,
them.
change is not like
Okay.
my mind. It's like it's
Yeah, yeah.
help them.
Dan's
Wrong
gonna go
word.
on the chat and he's gonna scroll back and Dan's gonna give us any and all interesting comments and or questions. Go to the YouTube link.
You know, I
Oh wait,
hope-
Katie Rand says that 9/11 was an inside job.
We're not
Okay.
we're
Are
not
we
touching that.
opening that up now?
Moving on.
Katie Rand says the like that California shooting was done by the FBI.
Okay, no, Dan's bullshitting us. Dan,
Okay.
give
no,
us
I swear to God, she's probably saying that.
She.
Katie's trying to misdirect the attention onto herself rather than the podcast.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah,
Dan, can you give us Dan, can you be
Yeah,
legit?
I'm gonna skip Katie's comments where she's trying to get attention though. She's like, "Where are you in James's room? Isn't that obvious?"
Yes.
Actually, it's not
she-
obvious because you can't see that it's filthy. so
it's
that's kind of the defining characteristic
says-
of my room.
bigger than mine, though.
It's a lot of just trying to
It's
get
a big
attention.
room. I should do something
Oh.
with it.
You should.
I heard you matched with our friend Tristan on Tinder.
Ooh,
Tristan.
Tristan.
Have you talked with Tristan?
Richard
no idea.
Tristan
Bring it
Santiago.
up.
So
the-
another
bring up
brown
the
man, another brown man like me, a little bit shorter, a lot more muscular.
Okay.
Tristan.
Girls.
Oh.
Girls don't like boys
Oh.
like cars and money.
All right, I don't like this. You know?
Well, okay, Nick wasn't giving us a lot of the
Tristan.
questions, was he?
No, this is.
We're
awful.
very
It was
sorry
a
to our
super
fans.
swipe, guys.
We're not looking at the screen, by the way. Our technician is looking at the screen, so we're really sorry. We're gonna go retroactively
Super
and
like
try and
you?
acknowledge all the interesting
That's
comments and
Tristan.
questions.
He lives across the street from me. I've known him since freshman year, so I've known him for a couple years.
So you matched with
He's a good
Tristan.
guy.
Did you talk with him? Oh, so he's super like
He's
you.
super like you.
And you
Tristan's
didn't answer.
super like
And you didn't
Ellie.
answer.
That's
I'm
funny.
not good at answering.
Okay, that's fine.
Like,
Tristan
ever.
is actually
wanna lie,
21,
Tristan
not
might be
21. Maybe I didn't
I'm
mean.
sorry,
Wait,
Tristan.
Tristan's,
It's not personal. I like your facial hair.
Tristan's bio says, maybe I didn't mean to super like you. Snap
Oh.
me.
Maybe
T-
that's why I didn't answer.
That sounds a lot like somebody who just super likes people a lot.
Snap me at T-Stone. T-S-T-O-N-E. Read
Are
the
we really
bio.
reading those
He
together?
just okay. Tristan just
There's no going
messaged
back.
you and said, "Read
It's
the
already
bio."
live. That's the thing
Okay,
about live is you
so
can't go back.
so earlier in the show, Emily said, "Don't message a girl with what's up." The first thing Tristan messaged Emily was, "Hey Emily, what's
what did
up?"
you say back?
That's
Nothing.
So
Emily
funny.
didn't
I
reply.
didn't. See, I gave you guys facts.
Oh, okay. Okay.
See,
that's
but when I
facts.
messaged
Were you-
Emily,
you weren't-
I made it relevant to her in her life. I connected with her on a personal level.
Okay, let's get the
Tristan
next.
missed the
Let's get the
advice
next
there.
comment. Dude, we don't want to. We don't want to.
Blue Tristan. I'm sorry.
Wait, he
Yeah,
just
Tristan,
answered.
I think you are very attractive to me.
Yo, I'd bang Tristan.
Straight up. Straight up.
Yeah, straight up. Like if you're getting curious, man.
I'm trying to explore my sexuality, Tristan.
Okay, Dan, let's move on to the next comment. Let's move on to the next comment. We're trying to.
No, it was really just Katie for a bunch. Charlotte agreed.
With what?
Wait,
We need
I
to get
saw
better
a guy
at letting
roll
people
up to a
comment.
house
Because
in
people
a
can't comment.
BMW
I
and
don't think
so
you
sorry.
needed.
to their
I don't
house
think you
because
needed
of
an
it.
account to comment on Twitch, but I think you might need one for YouTube.
No, before
We had a bunch of people message
before
us
Katie
being
started
like, I can't
commenting, it was
comment.
basically
Really?
just the
Yeah.
it was
People
basically
texting
just the comfy talk. It was the comfy talk. Max and his dong or whatever.
Madison's dong.
VRO Max packing a dongo dong took that cat's head clean off.
The cats.
In the video, it might have looked like that, but in reality,
I wish that video still existed.
so it's okay.
I've
no
looked-
one,
I've
no one
looked
here has
hard.
seen it.
I know it's hard.
So
it doesn't because
I
it doesn't.
deleted.
If it existed, I would have found it.
Actually, no, I have it. I'm gonna pull it up on the stream right
I
now.
deleted my Tumblr. Like,
Wait, Max,
a few years-
does
a
it
year
exist?
I don't have it. so I don't think it
What do you
exists.
mean I don't have it. Who has it?
It was on a
If it was
computer that
out
I don't
there,
have
it
anymore.
exists.
It was on a computer that I don't have anymore. And at one point, I deleted my Tumblr and I haven't been able to find it since.
I was gonna say we could live stream it.
I know, but it's funny because after
She's getting messages right now.
Tristan.
Tristan's messaging her now.
This is happening live.
Wait, ask Tristan why you super like it. Maybe we can give the female.
Yeah.
Because
we're interviewing the audience now.
we're interviewing the audience. We
That's funny.
honestly, YouTube let me down for the audience interaction.
YouTube
let me down.
Now, right?
I've been drinking.
Everybody's on YouTube. All you need to do is log in with a Gmail account. Like Twitch, you needed a Twitch account, right? Sorry, bro. Max is my life.
Max.
No, we.
We're waiting for you,
All right.
Alright, yeah.
Marley says, "Hey Dan, hey Marley, how you doing? Is Mark still watching?"
Is okay. So we're just gonna take some audience interaction, and once that dies down, I think we're good. We're almost
2.5
we're coming
hours.
up on 3 hours.
Wow.
2 hours and 40 minutes.
It was a good time.
Actually, over that because we started with the pre-show, so we're coming up on 3 hours.
Damn. So okay.
So the pregame. I hope you all pre-gamed
With us,
you know.
drank as much as we drank, had some fun. I want to say, we had a lot of segments planned for tonight. We didn't realize how long it would take to get through them. We had a Master Chef segment planned where we were going to try and make different...
We're gonna bring Emily back. Okay, we're gonna get Emily. We're gonna get the rest of the segments that we
Emily
had
want to
planned.
come back?
Does
Emily
actually, if
definitely is coming back.
Emily is definitely coming back. Okay?
All right, so next week we're not only going to have Emily come back, we're going to have her compete with another Tinder girl.
God, I hope.
my God.
God, I hope so.
No.
God, I hope so.
And we're going to have points next Saturday to see which host is going to come back. Which special host is going to come back
because
next
you're
week.
gonna. Okay, I want to do a team. So, dibs. Emily's on my
No,
team.
I'm
Emily's
taking
on my.
it.
I
I
just
matched
said dibs.
Emily.
I
I
just
brought
said dibs.
Emily.
Emily,
I'm the person
actually,
who brought Emily.
Oh my
okay,
God.
Emily. Okay, the
Whose team
podcast.
do you wanna be
the
on?
podcast is
I am
winding down.
not choosing.
Choose. You have to choose.
I
Otherwise, you don't
can't.
come back.
You won't-
Otherwise, you don't come back.
You won't create a schism between us. We love each other.
Yeah.
So it's cool.
Come back for the thrilling conclusion of which side Emily takes.
Okay. No. She's choosing now.
Yeah.
If she doesn't choose now, then she's not coming back.
I have to go with you. Because
Okay.
if it weren't for you, I couldn't have been here, you know?
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll take
I
it.
have
I
to.
I'll take
appreciate
it.
it.
I'll
I
take
appreciate
it.
Yeah.
Short, dark, and handsome.
Dark
Every
and
time.
handsome.
Short, dark, man.
We're gonna have to work for this next
Yo,
Tinder match to be really cool because
nothing like
it's
being
gonna be-
5'6".
It's gonna be me and the next Tinder match versus Max and Emily.
Ha-
They already have the synergy, so like
You have it.
We all have it, though.
We've got it
this whole
exactly,
thing
I'm on
going
the other
here.
team now, so like
It's
I'm just
okay.
saying, we've gotta
We
do
still love
really,
it.
really, it's a team effort. Okay, that's
It
all.
really is a team effort.
Look, all I want to... Okay, we have to do some team building. So,
Team
about
building.
sometime last summer, not this summer, me and James won a couples competition against 2 actual couples.
That was true. There was 2 actual sets of couples,
How
and
long
me
have
and
you
Max
known
won a
each other?
couple. 3 years and change.
Wow.
We love each other. That's just true.
I feel
3
it. I
years and
feel
a
the
few
love.
So
And
we
compassion.
need to learn a lot about each other because
She
that,
gets it. She's
that
back on
might
next
be
week.
important in scoring points next week. So we're gonna have a trivia session, which we didn't get to yet. So we're gonna have trivia. We were gonna have the news thing, which we did.
That was a good.
It was
Also,
good. It was
Right?
hard.
We lost viewers, but like, if we lost viewers on that segment, then I don't want those viewers. Like,
James.
Comfy
oh wait, we were gonna segue straight from rock paper scissors.
Rochambeau. Wait.
Hold on.
Rochambeau.
Comfy Talk brings up a good point. All they said in all caps was thought combat.
Thought combat.
Am I a
Wait,
thought?
what thought?
Am I?
What kind of thought? Like, how was thought spelled?
Yeah. What form of thought?
Oh yeah, THOT.
Oh, thought combat?
All right, I'm gonna put my opinion. You're not a thought.
Not a thought.
But
obviously not a thought.
in terms of the segment name, that's a funny name. That's
Okay.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I will. You'll do great. You're gonna win.
What?
I
Wait,
support you
thought-
if you're gonna
wait,
win.
is that-
if
is
you
that
if
as
you are
in,
competing
like,
in thought
her
combat,
versus
you're
the
gonna
next
win.
one? Okay, I can't
Hell
find
yeah.
the ball opening.
Thank
Are we
you.
all? Is this on the live stream? Are you ready?
We'll be in like 2 seconds.
Nice.
Wow.
Wow.
I might switch teams.
It's not too late. It's not too late to switch.
I'm just
I can do it
kidding. I'm okay.
Okay, that's fair enough because you matched.
Yeah, right. You.
That's logical.
Oh my God,
I can accept
Tristan
it.
answered.
Is Tristan watching the live stream right now?
Tell him I say
What up?
What up?
Yo, Tristan, what up? Ryan's bottling our beer tonight,
Look at the camera,
so
not the mic.
in about a week.
Everybody keeps look. Okay, one gripe. Okay,
I've been looking at the camera.
so everybody who cares for high quality shit, untune now because we're in the post show. We're in the show's over. Show's over 9:45. We went for an hour 45. So post show. This is post show. Tune out if you want high quality. Dan, you can leave.
2:45. 2 hours.
I'm
45.
going to the bathroom.
Everybody kept looking at the mic and not the camera, and that irked me. I didn't want to say anything.
That was an accident.
It's hard. It's just right there. The camera seems so small. So
The camera's lights though.
Tristan, what I want to say is, yo, what up? Ryan is bottling our beer tonight, so in about a week we'll get to try it, see if it carbonated well. I'm excited
get
to
half?
see what.
Are we paying you for half?
No, this is like our beer we brewed like a month ago.
Okay.
It's like what we brewed a month ago. I talked to Tristan about
There's a
it.
whole
He
thing
was
on living
interested.
room
I
right
haven't
now,
talked about
partying.
Ryan.
Wait, what?
Like a party starting in our living room right now.
Oh.
This night is far too lit. Like,
Yeah.
this is the post show though. I hope.
But,
I hope everybody who isn't a true fan is tuning
I
out.
love
But everybody
Tristan.
who's a true fan, stay tuned in.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the
Richard
casual. There's no
Tristan
segments.
Santiago. His
No?
first name is Richard,
There's no
but he goes by Tristan. Yeah,
I would recommend him.
he's a good guy.
Would recommend 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
8 out of 10.
I said I would
8.5.
recommend. I didn't say 10.
8 to 8.5.
Okay.
But thank you so much for candidly. Thank you so much for coming out. That was so cool. Like, yeah.
Thanks for having faith in me. And
I understand this probably wasn't we're trying to make this good. Like you can tell we experimented with we're trying to get professional lighting, but we don't.
Dude,
like,
this was fun.
We're trying.
This
It's kind
is-
of official,
yeah.
right? Like
Yeah, it was awesome, honestly. It was fun. I had
right?
no idea.
you
what
actually
was-
want to come back. You know?
Yeah,
It's okay.
you guys are cool. This is fun.
Damn,
Why not?
Damn, I was really everybody's like, yo, James and Max, you're gonna make it awkward.
No,
No.
we're not awkward people.
Okay,
But
So,
everybody's like,
okay.
is she gonna be cool? And we're like, we don't know.
Honestly,
We don't know.
that was my
You were
main
cool.
concern.
No, you're not here in 5
Yeah.
minutes. I got messages. They're like, damn, dude, she's cool. You lucked out.
Wait, really?
Yeah, straight up. You passed the test.
Yes.
Straight up.
Shit.
So that's good. I don't know. Honestly, worst thing that probably happened tonight was getting her. Because next week, I don't know who we're gonna get. We need to get
Might be
No,
a lame
just
ass
you
standard-
better get
This
ready,
might be the
because
You
last
set a
good one.
really high bar.
Yeah,
it's
you-
fucking
you said-
on.
you said
I'm
the-
coming ready.
This is good though. We keep but then this is my concern. Okay, so we have her. She comes back next week. There's the next girl. What if she's not cool? Are we just so you know how we had Emily come back last week? You're not doing that.
But then you're gonna have to come back another week because it's gonna be a constant battle for who's the best.
But
Where's Emily? Do we add her? We can't just add her as a.
But you're at least gonna be
Where's the
recurring
line?
guest
Where's the
until
line?
Yeah.
somebody
Bring me back
outcompetes
whenever
We're
you
like
want.
every so often. Yeah, we'll need her.
If someone
I mean-
outcompetes me, they must be exterminated.
I mean, oh,
Emily will take him out.
Who is gonna outcompete me?
I don't know. We don't know.
Oh my god!
Dan is shirtless.
I just beat James Boyd and fucking Mark who else chugging.
What?
Okay, first of
What
all,
time did you-
James Boyd. Fuck James Boyd. Who else?
Mark Frazier.
Fuck Mark Frazier.
Mark. I saw him double fisting though.
Dude, you got the one in Fast and I got two.
It was a Jenny. But oh boy, oh fucking boy, oh boy.
I didn't do your shirt.
I also didn't pee. I got hyped.
Do we have any viewers up there?
Let someone check for 5.
Wait, I have a question. It's been on my mind.
Okay.
Who's the dolphin?
Dolphins with Dave. Okay,
So that's
so
kind of like an inside thing.
Also, they were like, "Yo, are James and Max fucking that girl?" It's like
Did they not get the point of the whole podcast? We've never met.
Yeah,
We don't know her.
Podcast, not like a porn.
this isn't. This is not the casting couch. This is 3 with Max and James.
Who asked that? Okay, well it doesn't matter. So I wonder why the YouTube comments are so inaccessible compared to the Twitch. Because Twitch we got a lot. It was
Yeah.
a lot per minute. We would
Yeah.
get too many questions to answer. But YouTube we didn't. Because
So
they need to log in. But with
It's
the
what platform do we like better? This platform or Twitch?
YouTube is great because we have the stats. It keeps a chart the whole time of how many viewers we had of our, and it keeps a chart.
Unique viewers?
And it keeps a chart of both. and it keeps a track of video quality as it goes on, so it keeps track of like the bandwidth and stuff like that. Maybe Twitch does that, but I don't know. But the other thing is like if you see a link for Twitch, everybody's like Twitch TV.
That's
like,
what I would think.
That's what happened to a lot of people. But YouTube, everybody's like, everybody's seen
But
video.
I didn't know you could live stream on YouTube until you told me. But I knew you could live stream on Twitch.
That's
Because
Twitch is
I know
all
that
live
Twitch is
stream.
I know that
Twitch is
a stream.
all live
Yeah,
stream.
exactly. Twitch is a streaming
YouTube
service.
is
I didn't realize you could do
mostly
that on YouTube.
videos, but also live stream. But I don't know.
I'm gonna put my beer count up.
We didn't hit the same view count that we usually do, but the thing is, it's archived on YouTube, so I think the real test is how many views do we get afterwards, because it was recorded.
Yeah.
But I didn't tell this to you guys while we were going, but we cut out for a few minutes twice, so we lost parts of the conversation.
Oh,
I
man,
think.
I bet they were
I
jealous
think
too.
I can't tell, but so there's live streams, so you'll be able to look back and tell. So we'll have view counts on that, but yeah, I don't know. I think it was successful.
I thought it was. I had fun.
How's it going, guys? Did you guys watch the live stream?
Yeah, we did.
Hell yeah.
They didn't.
What?
Yo, what's up, Shaw?
How do you open this?
So
People come through my window.
we got some people coming through James's window right now.
This is a dip can. Do not spill it.
It's a dip can. That's disgusting. All right.
What's up?
We're doing the cooldown version of
Okay,
live stream.
yeah.
you are?
You're
Yeah.
doing
Oh, you're
great.
still on it? Are you one of the Tinder match?
She's the Tinder
I
match,
am
dude.
the what?
The.
The.
I didn't get her
One and
name. I
only.
left before we got her name.
Emily.
Emily.
So you didn't watch.
Emily.
We said it
Nice
pretty
to meet
early
you.
on.
Nice to meet you. Oh my god,
You
your
hold
hands
these
are
beers
ice
and
cold.
this dip.
Wow,
I got the
that's a lot
dip
of-
can. That's a dip. Don't look at that one. That's gross.
That is okay.
We on
So,
the podcast?
You're on the
We're
podcast.
live.
fuck.
We're in the
Okay.
cooldown. Everybody else has probably stopped
can I have my
watching.
beer?
Yeah, grab it.
We got
Oh, no,
people
no,
in our
no,
house.
Get your beer.
Yeah.
They came through the window.
Okay.
Alright.
So cool. Do we have any final statements, guys?
I just want to say that I think this is our best podcast yet.
Oh, I agree.
You know, I laughed the most. I had the most fun.
This is the most fun.
Um,
Thank you.
Can I say
Round of
something?
applause for Emily. Round of applause for
Can
Emily.
I say something?
For coming through. Mark, you can say something.
Shaw sucks at dipping.
I don't feel anything. I've been chewing on this. It's broken open. I don't feel shit.
All right,
Okay.
I brought this up last.
Look at the camera, not the mic, Dan. I swear
Emily-
to God, if you can for the next, everybody can the fucking mic.
I really want
Emily can have the last word. I'm just saying,
there's not
the
enough.
government.
Oh, skip it.
No, I emphasized last
We're in the
time.
cooldown. I don't think. How many live viewers do we have, Shaw?
like 4 or 5.
Scroll down.
6.
Oh,
The government is using CRISPR-Cas9 technology to make girls not like nice guys.
Alright, hang on.
That's all I gotta say.
Can I ask 2 more questions?
okay, wait, yeah, we got 2
two
more shots. This is the
Alright.
post interview.
Emily, who did you match with originally on Tinder? Max?
Yeah.
What was the quality that made you match with him?
Yeah, wait.
We already discussed this. You
Yeah.
should have watched.
You should have watched.
To be fair, he's been pretty drunk for a while.
Basically,
I mean, to be
I've been
I
here
have
since 5.
Yeah.
the
Let him know,
I
let
have
him
a
know.
nice beard and I'm funny on my profile.
She's all about the beards, apparently.
Yeah, and
but apparently she
the
hasn't matched
message.
with me.
and the message.
I haven't.
that
I
ma-
swear.
made her continue
I
to talk.
I mean,
Are
I
you
don't
sure?
know. I feel like I would have swiped right.
Would you still swipe right on Max?
Yeah,
More so or less so?
more so.
I think
Yeah.
that's how we have to end it.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
right.
That's
And
No,
now.
we already said for next week. Okay.
She's coming back.
Alright.
Hey, so no final statements. Final statements. Thank you, Emily, so much for coming.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me. I had so much fun, and you guys are wicked
We're gonna
cool.
have Emily back.
Yes.
We're gonna have Emily back.
I can't wait to be back.
I
Oh,
was.
you need
We
to
were.
admit.
When we said, okay, before this podcast, she's like, I'm nervous. And me and Max were like, okay, we're kind of nervous too. To be honest, I was referring to the fact that I'm nervous of whether you were going to be, like, whether this is going to be awkward or not.
Yeah.
But we went a full, almost hour past when we thought we would. So, like, that speaks volumes to how well you were.
You just
Yes.
Okay? This
Yeah,
is a
just
great,
like shit, you know.
Tinderviews is a great idea.
I'm not gonna lie, it was really interesting.
Right?
You didn't watch.
But it's still, you can say it's an interesting idea without watching.
It is. I love it. I love the idea.
So
If
you'll
I
watch next
wasn't
Saturday.
So drunk next time, I'll be on it.
All right.
Okay.
So what I'm gonna say is,
You're on
finishing
the spot,
statements. tune in next Tuesday. Me and James have a good one-on-one session going on again. So
Yeah.
if you haven't got the
Tuesdays is just
gist,
me and
if
Matt.
you haven't got the gist,
When do I get worked in the mix? That's
Are you gonna watch Tuesday, or are you gonna get some?
Yes,
something?
I'm
Okay.
watching.
You want-
Wait, what
What?
time?
Tuesday 8 o'clock, 8:30, 8:30.
Max
dance.
James.
What
Max
time?
James. Max James.
7:30.
Are you gonna watch the archive? Will you rewatch
Yeah.
it?
Okay.
Yes, I will.
When do I get worked?
Will you
We'll think about it.
Will you get friends to watch so that Dan chugs more
I'm
beer?
getting everyone.
Wrap it up.
I'm
wrap
getting
it up.
everyone.
You lose
All right, so yeah. So tune in.
That's good. That's
tune in next Tuesday, about 8:30. Me and James are gonna have a nice, interesting session. You know, we're gonna get drunk again. We're gonna talk about whatever the theme of the week is.
And dip.
And we're really happy Emily came through. She was a great guest. We're excited to see her next week, and hopefully she can terminate the new Tinder match.
Oh, it's
I haven't met the new Tinder match,
We got
but
another
so
view.
She's
far
going
I'm rooting,
down.
so far I'm rooting for Emily. Okay.
Alright, that's
Emily, wait, Emily, final statement.
Thanks for having me, and I can't wait to be back and kill the other Tinder.
Oh shit!
I don't know, I just hit the space bar, I don't know.